down the stream with the heart that she'd taken from me. And my chest, though it ached, there was hope, a little beacon of light. Though my sunniest days were now stolen away, I still had our son by my side. And as he looked up at me with those wondering eyes, I just knew that I must protect him with my life, and make a land that is good and a land that is free, for the better of you and of me. We'll build these walls with our own fair hands, through the wind and the rain and the snow. And I swear on my life that I'll stay by your side, through whatever the world has to throw. So I summoned my men to my side, and we sung a familiar tune as a final goodbye, with our fist to the sky, to our past as we started anew. We built these walls with our own fair hands, through the wind and the rain and the snow. And we swore that we'd keep an unwavering faith to the land that we carved for a home. Set our country aflame as the sun rose bloody and true. Arrows burned through the skies as we swallowed our pride, and we ran with our backs to the moon, to our demise.
Hello, Betcha chatters. I guess we start now then, huh? I'm not gonna make you guys wait. Not just a bunch of raiders waiting. Wait for it. Hello, everybody. Why am I stinky? What have I done now? How was stream? What were you doing? You have an ad? Oh, big rip. In the middle of the woods? That's an interesting place to be. Ah! I'll call Bill Castle. Let's go. Thanks, Eloise, for the one gifted sub. With an arrow in hand. Makoop was off for the sub. 4 months. Let's go 4-month streak. Do you guys have a wish?
Hi, Owen. Hope you are having a wonderful day.
Thank you very much. That song is called An Ode to L'Manberg. It's very good, by Beetlebug.
No, MJ, Owen is just lovely.
Yeah, MJ, I'm just lovely. I haven't made my bed. That's not true. It is made. I just haven't, I just use it as a table. Let's be honest. It's the biggest table in my house. Might as well use it. I'm not going to use it during the day, am I? I'm not going to take a nap during the day. That's not the kind of person I am. If I'm going to take a nap, I'm going to do it standing up, as all people should. Beds are the best tables. Underrated, really. Underrated best tables. Can I take a nap on it? All right, Eloise. Goodness me. Chairs are great tables too. There's so many good things. The floor's a great table. One of the biggest tables. One of the biggest tables out there. Floor. That wasn't sussy. I'm tired. Uh-oh. My keyboard died. Hello, Berry.
You wanted to throw hands with Owen yesterday. What you mean?
Yeah, well, that's just Els and my relationship. It's just built on a kind of agreed assumption that we're going to be attacking each other at any opportunity. Why can't I hear? Oh, yeah. Should we go kill some wither skeletons? Throw hands then hold hands. Oh my gosh, if you put a table on the floor, it does become a shelf. That's so right. You're so correct. Let's go kill some wither skeletons. Do you have any gunpowder? Pay up. I got you. I got you. You saw it.
It'll start
No, we're not having it again.
like
Oh, come on. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. I forgot I made that piece of paper. Sometimes I just stumble across it. I was like, oh, good, a piece of paper. I'll use that for fireworks. You literally make the rule. Yo, I stopped working. I'm so sad. I'm so sorry. Oh, no. Oh!
Hey.
HDF, but I'm sorry. Please don't let... Wait, what did it say? The men take... I will... The men are coming around to take your things. The men are on their way. The men are... They're on their way and you can't stop them. So, a couple of things that we're going to do today is we're going to... Where did my bow go? Where's my bow gone? Where's my bow gone, chat? Oh. I didn't mean to do that. The bits badges have round edges now? Do they? Not on my screen, they don't. Where's the tools section? Found it. Well, if you get high enough bits badges, you get special bits badges. They turn into other things like oranges and fruit trees. Pretty cool. You guys should try and you should check that out. I think that would be cool if you guys had that. Oh yeah.
It
Man,
is currently
I love that piece of paper.
lunchtime for me
Makupa,
and
thank you so
I need
much.
Vegetarian ideas as a vegetarian. Please chat and go and help, please.
Beans. Beans on toast. You could do hummus with vegetables. Just like a little hummus pot. Put a bit of olive oil on that. Immediately makes it look nicer. Get a bit of chopped up vegetables. Just dip that away. Dip that to your heart's content. That's my go-to. Beans. And if not beans, then hummus. Just to satisfy. You did. Thank you, Makupa. I appreciate that. We're gonna chug a potion of fire resistance before we get in there, and we're not gonna wear a gold helmet because we're gonna be dealing with one of the strongest mini mobs of the game, which is the wither skeleton. We're gonna chug one of the fire resistance potions off the bat because we don't want to have to like switch to a fire resistance potion while we're in the air. I'm also contemplating putting my chest plate on so I can jump off the fortress just into the lava should I need to, because they can't follow us into the lava, but I'm not so certain. Oh, we should also probably hold on, we're not quite ready to go yet. Was the pigling brute? I guess yeah, the pigling brute, yeah, it's fair enough. I said one of, not the most, but I mean, you could argue that guardians are also quite dangerous just because of like their positioning, you know. You never know when you're in trouble in an ocean monument until you are. But how is everybody's day today? Ocean monuments are like an inconvenience, but they can go really badly really quickly. Like you'll just be vibing in them and then you'll be like, oh, I'm dying, I'm dead. Oh my gosh, I forgot. They good? Good. It's a very productive day. That's good. That's good to hear. Hey, okay, I'm very tired. I saw your tweet. You tired still. That's okay. Get some rest. Oop, unless you have stuff to do, in which case you got this. I had a half day of school, then I watched a free Harvard lecture on YouTube.
I'll give you a hint for the wither don't die. Okay, here is the real hint. You can use iron golems to kill the wither. It really helps.
We're not going to cheese it. If I'm killing the wither, it's with my bare hands / sword. I'm not gonna do any sneaky tactics. I'm gonna use this sword and this bow and nothing else. Where is it? Okay, we've got 4 of those. We should be good. I wonder where my gold is. I have bare hands. That's right. That's not enough. We need more gold. Actually, we might as well. Grab it while we can. No, I'm using my Swordle. Eloise, if you're still there, can you appreciate my sword name? I thought you'd like it. You want me to... Oh, the last time we got cocky chat, I died when we were fighting the Ender Dragon in my end-only challenge. When I was like, I'll do it with my bare hands. And then I died at the last second. First ever recent instance, there have been so many naturally spawned golems, I barely had to do anything. Up. Wait, hang on. Okay, yeah, we're trying to go to the Nether, that's it. Should we do a prediction for whether or not we're going to get all 3 Wither Skeletons, the 3 Wither Skulls this stream? Because I want to just get this Wither fight out the way. It's Espez, it's not going to kill us, it's going to be fine. But I just do want to be like, we're just going to get it done. Sure? Alright. I don't know how long the trick is. Should we give a
little stinky soft rat boy.
That's me. Should we give a hard timer for this stream, or at least like to make it more fair, a hard time for the bet to end? We'll say like 2 hours from now. 2 hours and a little bit. We'll say 8:30 p.m. BST equals Wither dead, and that means by then Wither dead. Yes, you can do it. Nah, I doubt. Sorry. And we'll leave a 5-minute timer for this. So 8:30, which is in 2 hours and 15 minutes. Yeah. You can still... Oh, hold on. I accidentally paused. You can still gamble and then leave. That's still an option. Thanks, Makupa. Much appreciated for the hype. We're just trying to get a little bit of cheeky gold right now. Oh, did I see some? There it is. Lad, mate, you don't want to fight this fight. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. Up. You're going all in? Oh gosh, this is going to be interesting. Oh, there's some big bets happening. I'm not going to rush it. Like, I'm not going to do something that would get me in trouble by rushing. But I'm certainly not going to take my time. Because we just want to get a beacon so we can start mining some obsidian. That's like the only reason we're killing this Wither. I'm not making a big old thing about it. Because I know if I make a big old thing about it, I'll get nervy. I'm not in the business of getting nervy today. I'm so close to 100. I refuse to risk too much. I can't let myself do that. That's fair. That's fair. I respect that. 100k is a lot. Raid. Oh, you're being reserved today, Laura? That's very different of you. Luan just flexing. What the heck? What the heck? That was so mean. It wasn't even clever. It was just rude. Oh, dog's got him bored again, so he's resorted to just like throwing stuff around. All right, Luan, we get it. Let's grab. That should be enough. This is what I was hoping for. This is going to be the money maker. The difference between life and death for us. A couple of golden oranges never go amiss. If we get Wither, we can counteract it with the golden oranges. Oh, there's some doubters. Who gave the biggest? Oh, Laura said that's not a big vote and put 7k in. Laura, in the same way that casinos give like complimentary things to high stake gamblers, I feel like I should reimburse you with like tickets to see Penn and Teller, or like a meal on the house, or a free hotel stay at Las Vegas for like how much you put in to like bets. You are what a casino would call a valued customer. Let's see. I think we're good to go. I think we can just chug this and go. Yep. Light is on. We're ready to hop off. Pretty certain that the yeah, it's this way. Am I not gonna have enough to get up there? Oh, dang it. Go all or nothing? What did you put in? What's my brightness at? Is that bright? Cool. Luna finally added a setting which allows you to save what your brightness was before you logged out. So now I can... Hello? Yo, it's Alex. Thank you so much. That'll get you more channel points. I think people forget that you get more channel points if you're subbed. Alright, gang. Let's keep our wits about us, yeah? I'm not in the business of dying now. Where are the scrunkles? Show me the scrunkles, he said. Banging his fist against the table repeatedly. Everyone excited for MCC? That got announced, didn't it? Little bit of MCC announcement. 30th of April. It did. Yeah, I love social media. I love social media lady too, but I don't think she knows I exist. Alright, where are the lads? And why are they not? Tragic. It is. Yeah, social media lady. Never noticed us. Don't know how I feel about them. Oh, dang. Jeez. Oh, there's got to be some scrunkles around this corner, right? Alright, seriously? Like, legit, where are they? This is actually a little bit silly. That's a blaze spawner. I'm not interested in that. Not in the business of blazes. No. Stop it. Really? Man, maybe they'll be right. Maybe we won't get 3 skeletons because we won't kill any. Well, I've definitely been here before. Look, a partner? No, I work for them. I cannot join them anymore. No. I mean, I can't do MCCs. But if I want to do the tests or if I want to just play a game, I can just launch the server, like log into the server and just launch a game. So I got my fix. I was on the big screen and then I was like, okay, that's enough for me. I don't need to be in a canon event. I am the canon event. Alright, gang. This is getting a little bit silly now. Where are they? Maybe I need to sleep. Maybe they'll like come along if I sleep a bit. This is a new one.
On my journey to the 500k channel point redeem isn't going very well. OGTV salute. I have 4k now, 3k with this TTS, so the journey will take a bit longer.
I'm so sorry. Hello, mate. There you go. Maybe they withered away. Maybe they did. I'm actually like kind of confused. Okay, where are they? What? They usually spawn on top of the roof. Oh, stop having a little laugh. Maybe I need to leave and come back, chat? I'm gonna go so far away that everything despawns. Yeah, okay. Stop. Alright, mate. Did I like change my setting? No, we're still on hard. Birthday footage is back this year? Maybe. Depending if you stop lying. Alexander's lost, thank you for the 10 months. Sheesh. Thank you so much. 10 months is a long time. I mean, to be honest, I don't doubt the doubters anymore. I'm a little less... I'm starting to think maybe they were onto something. Maybe they knew something I didn't. We're going to fly this way for a little bit. That's a bastion. I know where we are now because of that bastion. And then we're going to turn around and fly back, okay? We just do a little sneaky 180 and then back we go. That'll despawn everything in the radius. And then respawn it as we approach again. Where's it all gone? There. Coming into land. Right, let's try that again. Okay, well, we've got a skeleton. That's better than we had last time. Now, can you please be withered? I would do that, but it would just be more time me searching for a fortress where I literally have one here. And by the logic of the game, there should be wither skeletons here. That's not like... I don't need a lot. I just need at least one. It'll pay off, I trust. But the time looking for the fortress we could spend killing withers. First, we have to find a soul sand valley. And then what are the chances of finding a soul sand valley and then finding... It's just like, it's so... The chance is so astronomically low. Chat, what do you mean trust chat? Bro, I'm the what? You know how long I've been playing this game? Look, notice that it's the doubters saying trust chat. They're trying to get us to waste time. This is insane. Is something wrong with my game? Certain platform, more things to spawn. Yeah, chat, I know. But the point of the matter is that I shouldn't have to. We're not trying to make a farm here. We're just trying to kill some withers. We've got looting 3. It really shouldn't take that long. The chances aren't that low. You're really going to regret me doing it, but if you're certain, I'll let you vote. Like, I guarantee you it's a bad idea. Like, I'm telling you now as someone who's been playing this game since alpha, it's not a good idea. But if you want me to, I will go try and find a different fortress in a soul sand valley. Go find other fortress, question mark? Yes, no. You get 1 minute. Keep in mind that all of the doubters are going to be voting yes. So it's going to be massively inflated. Tell me it's a sign as the person. It's 9%, right? It should be really easy. Why? What is going on with my game today? I don't know why you're so determined. Man, doubters are absolutely... Oh, hey, there we go. It's possible, chat. Thank goodness. Come here, mate. Oh, see, there you go. Now we're cooking. There we go. Oh, we're going to get some coal from this whole shebang as well. Nope. All right, we're staying here. Oh, relogging would probably work as well, yeah. We'll try that next time. Alright, well now we know that it is in theory that they can spawn, which is nice because there they are. Okay, we would just have to we just you know. Oh, there you go. Easy peasy. Oh my gosh, they were all here. That's what happened. Oh, that's a hit.
Life of the party is here.
And
I have
what a
breadsticks
munch.
and hummus.
We're just waiting for this to cool down. I do want breadsticks and hummus. How did you know? Oh, we actually ran out of fire resistance then as well. Good to keep in mind. Yeah, looting food. Well, this is the right one. Hey, there you go. Go find another one. That's one. Chat, you should have seen me on my my hardcore world, my first season hardcore world. I found 3 wither skeletons back to back. It was the most insane thing of my life. The 1 in 1,000 chance. Do, 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 do. Oh, I like red pepper hummus. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. I don't want to put my chest plate on just yet because I prefer to have a quick getaway, you know? I want to be able to hop off a bridge or something. J-Lad!
Prime time.
Prime time! Thanks for the 2 months. I like carrot sticks or breadsticks. Sometimes breadsticks, the hard ones, I don't like. The ones that like are brittle and snap. But the chewy breadsticks. This is season 3. What you have now. Don't count what you don't have. Boop, boop. Oh, what happened there? Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo. You have a badge again, you do, and you have access to all the emotes. And increased earnings of, what's it called? The thingy. What's it called? Channel points, that's it. Citrus points, you know. Dough breadsticks. Yeah, dough breadsticks, that's the one. Let's have a little fly around, shall we? Oh, that's an Enderman. Don't look at that. That will mess me up if I don't have my chest plate on. Alright, lads, how's it going? I love the thingy. Me too, me too. I love the thingy. Do. They should 100% be in these corridors. Chat, what's your favorite flavor of hummus? That is a niche question. Jalapeno. Oh my gosh, I always build different, huh? Oh, I see you there. You having a tea party with the skeletons? That'll be why there's none here. Kaminuka's tea party slap, I hear. Very positive reviews. Oh, that was... Okay, okay. Love my keyboard suddenly just giving up. That's a perfect thing to happen when you're in a never fortress. I need a shortcut on my stream deck that closes, like, just Alt F4s. Favorite ice cream flavor? I've never had ice cream. It's not my keyboard, it's the power outage that I'm using. I'm running so many peripherals that occasionally my keyboard isn't getting enough power and just shuts off. So I have to turn it off and on in order to my computer to like prioritize power to it rather than the other things. Oh, I heard something. Yeah. They're here. I guess you could say that they're among us. Sorry. Hey, there you are. Imagine if it died now. All I would have is my mouse. Well, that wasn't it. Do. This is such a weird fortress because it's like incorporated into the stone and then also not. This should be the prime spot. Oh, there's one. This right here is where it's at. Hello?
Oh, and I got bits just for TH eyes. Go get ice cream.
Oh, I will.
Also, my cat is watching with me and says hi.
Hi, cat. I haven't had ice cream in a long while. Actually, it's not true. I had a Mr. Whippy the other day. Can I offhand this? I can. That would still do the same thing, won't it? Just want to remove some of the threats here. 2 hours on the timer. 2 hours left. We've already got one. 10% chance every single time. Hello? I don't know why I do... That's a good point. I do that, don't I? Okay, I don't want him to be near the edge. No luck today. Don't count what you don't have. There is vegan Mr. Whippy. On my walk that I do with Bagheera, there is a space that spells. They conjure up a vegan Mr. Whippy for me. And it's real good. Very tasty. It's all the nostalgia spots that I look for in a Mr. Whippy. Do, 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 do. I guess that is it, isn't it? I'm like surprised that people would give me money. I'm like, what? Really? Thanks. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo. I'm surprised that we're not getting more of these boys. You should be able to just see him. There's only one vegan ice cream. See, that's the problem. Well, actually, it's not too bad. When I go to a restaurant, everyone spends so long choosing what they want. But I literally just glance the menu. I look at the little box that says vegan. I've got two options. One of them's either like something that's passable, like as appetizing, or there's something which was formed in the Eye of Sauron and extra chili sauce, which is not optional. You have to have it in it. And so that's what I get. The other one, I get the one that isn't ghost peppers mixed with chili flakes, you know.
Owen, don't try me, take my money.
Thank you.
I will get more bits, take IT.
I'm not doubting you. Sorry, thank you. The sneaky badger phrase came from me. That was just something I made up. One day someone was being a sneaky badger and I had to tell them. Thank you for the 100 bits. Simply Alex. Okay, well, there's none here, so let's do a little fly away and then come back again. Really? What are the chances? Dang. Maybe relog? I don't know if that helps, but I'll do it anyway, just for fun. What is it? It's where the intersection of the bridges meet, right? That's like the good bit. Triple Gwen! Gifting 2? Oh, thanks. Why? That's much appreciated. Oh, yeah, there is a command for reloading chunks. What is it? Oh, there's more bits. Thank you. Everyone's being very generous today. Thank you very much. Oh, you got snapped for some reason. Sorry, you got snapped for 30 seconds. I think it's F3G. Nope. F3... what is it? Just cause? I appreciate that, Triple Gwen. Thank you so much. What's the command for reloading chunks? Please do Google, chat. F3Q for the list. Reload chunks F3A. There you go. Don't think it actually helps. Okay. I can hear some blazes. Go away. Shoo. Punched you through the window. Okay, we're going to try and find where a bunch of bridges connect and make, I guess, a farm. Because chat is saying that that's a good idea. Hello? Simply Alex, thanks again. For the 6. Yeah, let's try that. Thanks, Paintbrush. Super nice of you. Don't mess with me. That wasn't a timeout too. I just snapped that person. You're gonna... The first thing you say in my chat... Yeah, I just banned them. Yeah. The first thing you're gonna say in my chat is, "This is boring." I'll do you a favor and just get rid of you. How about that? Sorry, am I... Is that not soft enough for you? Smeh. Doodle-doodle. Oh no, don't worry, Water. I wasn't talking to you. I'm a soft voice streamer, sure, but I'm also a grown adult who can make his own decisions and don't test me. But a snap me just means banned. Oh, there's another person called Water. The Water Gang is here. Dun da da dun 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 da 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 dun da 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 dun 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 dun. Thank you. I'm glad. Do 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 do. That's alright, Moonlight Walker. You're not late. We're doing a bet right now as to whether or not I can gather enough Wither Skeletons heads in time. Doubters are currently rubbing their little paws together. Do 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 I don't think torches affect spawn rates. I know that if I had some Wither Roses, only Wither Skeletons can grow on Wither Roses. Only they can spawn on them. Yo, thank you for the... how many bits was that? Like 10? That's nice, Keys. Good for you, friend. Live your best life. Okay, let's try that. And what we're going to do is we're just going to bounce and come back. We're gonna go all the way to the other side of this corridor, like as far as it will let us go, and then we'll come back and see if any have spawned. I don't know what the distance is. Can anyone Google the distance to make things... that's just Luna's fire texture. It's like slightly smaller than the big fire texture. So, like, if I get set on fire, my HUD isn't just, like, full of fire. What's the minimum distance that I need to walk in order to get things to spawn? No worries, Moonlight. Do what you gotta do. 32? That ain't far at all. Are you kidding me? 32? Is the first Google result. I see. Okay. Bum 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 ba dum dum. I don't believe that either. I don't believe 32. And then what we'll do is we'll like glide from there to here. I'm not gonna make it. No. I need more. Never. Yeah, as if one water wasn't enough. We've now got another. I'm hydrated enough, thank you. And then I guess we just like glide back down here. I'm legitimately surprised that there's not more. Oh, I heard one. Come on, chat. Manifest. Manifested this one gives us a head. We're just trying to get ahead of the game. Where you at? I can hear you. Where are you? Where are you? You on top of here? You're up there. My guess, James. Ah, he's such a trickster, James, isn't he? What? 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 Oh, what are you doing down there? No dice today. He is a cheeky fellow, isn't he? Oh my gosh. Alright, well, not that one. James. What did I tell you about going in there? Oh, sorry. I was just sending it back to you. He was trespassing. Insert other reason here. We should count. Oh, I see. That's why I don't take my lights off, because I almost just jumped there. Okay, so we literally voted on it. This is a democracy. Watch out. Don't hit the other guys. Oh, yeah, true. Skellies, I work for Nox Crew. We're hiring new employees. We need people to, like, other guests. Unfortunately, we can't prove that's true, Fatal. Like, if you've hung around the channel enough, you'll know that we could spend upwards of 3 hours looking for other biomes. Like, we once spent, I think, about 4 hours looking for a desert. And what's to say that the same, like, generation isn't promised? You could spend, like, a whole stream just looking for a fortress. There's, like, no guarantee that we would find... We would put all in that work and get nothing as a result. There's only 4 nether biomes? Yeah, but then you got to get a soul biome with a fortress in it. That desert was the bane of my existence. Like, Minecraft generation isn't predictable. It can last forever. You can last forever. If you want me to spend 10 minutes looking for one, I will. Ow, just walked into that. Don't know what was wrong with me doing that. Must be a spawn over here. Alright, fine. We'll go north for 10 minutes. A desert update would be nice, actually. What's the time? 43 minutes past. We're going straight north. Minus 233, 100, chat. Please jot that down. Alright, here's the Soul Sand Valley. Now we need a fortress in it. Thanks, chat. Because I've already forgotten what I said. I'm going to run out of fireworks probably before I find one.
Hello Orange Man, how's your day? Also, I like your outfit.
Thank you, it's a hoodie. Well, that was all of that area. I'm contemplating going back in because we want one in a Soul Sand Valley, so there's no real point looking in a not a Soul Sand Valley. But also, there could just not be one here. This is what I mean. Like, fortresses are so... objectively... Oh, there's one. But it's not in the right... Oh, I actually do prefer this one, though. So fair enough. It's got a bunch of bridges. It's not in a Soul Sand Valley, but it's nicer than the other one we had. Like, it's got these... This is actually a very nice... This will be a very nice Wither Fortress farm area. Are you kidding me? I'm out of blocks. Are you for realsies? Ugh. Gross. After the Wither fight, we're doing the, well, it's whether or not we actually do it this stream. But the plan is to do the end project, because we'll have a beacon by that point. So we can do beacon things. Yeah, chat. At the end of the day, Nether Fortresses are too unpredictable. My friend used custom generation. What do they do? We need to make a little safe haven for us first before we start trying to... At least I can actually see where these guys are this time. I'm too unpredictable? Clearly not. I got you read like a book. Stop it now. They're misbehaving again. There's a dude up there. I saw him earlier. I ain't gonna forget. Why'd you have so many crafting tables? Oh, you know, whenever you feel... Oh, hey! Now we're cooking. You know, when you're like running out of crafting tables and you don't want to. Oh, that was close. You guys almost got me there. Nope. 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 That's 30%. I just looked at it as if that would aggro it. That was 30% so far. Wait, 40%? You won't say you're welcome because this was not your idea. You were sending us on a wild goose chase. Let's try and grab this dude. Hope he doesn't fall in. Let's just try and smack this dude about. You need some help, buddy? Here you go. That's 50%. You got to kill 10 to get one, chat. That's the basic statistics for it. I'm joking, wasn't it? Nah, it's all good. It's all good. I know you had good intentions. Oh, come off it. No, go away. Should we do a little bit of statistics, you say? Oh, Neb's already on it. Whoa! You almost got me. You caught me monologuing. There we go. Got it. That was rude, wasn't it? I want to do a bop, bop, bop. Oh, well, then you're in luck, because I've got bop, bop, bops for days over here. Wow. Oh, they can't spawn a Netherrack? Boo! Can we get a fact check? Can we get a fact or cap in chat? Thank you, Owen likes soup. I do like soup. How did you know? We got looting 3. So it is 9%. Is it cap? Can they spawn on? Ow! This is cap. Okay, for you. Oh, back to using Netherrack we go. Oop. I'm Googling it. Go for it. Your name is also in? Oh, let's go. Don't hit the piglin. That's next to the blaze. There we go. Good. Let's back up and let them spawn. Oh, chat. I made the best chow mein yesterday. I was so proud of myself. I didn't follow a recipe on nothing. I just looked at it and was like, I'm gonna guess. And I guessed all the ingredients. And I guessed all the measurements. And it was the best one I've made so far. I was very, very proud of myself. Is your cue to say, well done, Owen. Let's just shove this in here. And the beds. We don't want to have a bed in our inventory. That's too risky. They can spawn on anything? Cool, cool. Hold on. Thanks, Water Munch. So impressive. Wow. It is. It is. We were talking in Nox Crew today, and Noxite was going on about... so basically, every now and again, all of the Nox Crew, like, meet up. They all have a big old meet and greet. Not really a greet. They all know each other already. But we meet in person for a weekend to generally just, like, vibe and hang out as a company. And someone's got to cook. And Stefan was like, we need cooks. We need more people who can help cook. Oh, I'm sorry. Luan, can you add that to my list of things? Maybe those are the Bagheera ones. Maybe we add the Bagheera emotes as tier 2s. It is sick. It is. No, I should have done already. I said I was going to do it, and I haven't done it. Let me guess, you're cooking? No, we didn't decide that. We just were like... I offered to help. Later? Excuse me? Don't worry, I'll do it now. Find the place. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Shaking my head. Me too, bestie. I was gonna type it. You said you were gonna do it later. Oh wow. I'm so out of whatever the loop is. There is no loop. I haven't had nachos in a long time, mainly because the main component of good nachos is cheese. When I was in America, in like doing Camp America, that like camp thing, one of the did you delete it? No.
Hello Owen, question, do you think character Owen will bald in Outsider/LH?
I don't know. Dude's not young. Yeah, when I was in Maryland doing like Camp America stuff a couple years ago, you guys had nacho salads. Which is very clever, I'll give you that, because it makes it sound healthy because it's got the salad in it. But what it actually is a bunch of crushed up tortilla chips and like meat and cheese. It's very, very clever. And there was always a queue for the toilets after that particular day, which is why I eventually stopped. I actually, at one point during the camp, stopped eating the food that was at the cafeteria and started going and buying vegetables and having those because my stomach could not take it. Chili salads? I have not had chili salads, no. These should spawn with skeletons, I think. Yes, very good. Where's the salad in that? I don't know. I think you could also put lettuce in it. Come on, manifest. This would be 60%. Nope. Do. My dad always told me I was going to go bald. He was like, by the time you're 21, Owen, you'll be bald. And now I'm 24, and look at me now. Not bald, I don't think. I'm tempting fate here, but, you know. Yeah, we'll take that. That's not very nice, Iris. I would go as far as to say that's not nice. I am not. How? Oh my gosh, stop it. Blazes are the worst mob. I think categorically we can all agree. I'm glad you like the music. When you were younger? Yeah, I got a bit of a baby face. Don't worry, you're not the first person to think that. Does protection help against fire damage? Also, I'm blooming Hawkeye with these shorts right now. I did forget about phantoms. But phantoms are very easy to deal with. You just go to sleep. Blazes are like... You can't die to a phantom, really. They're just a nuisance. Okay, there's a wither skeleton over here. So we have a 70% light coming up now. Hello, lad. Oh, wow. Did I get one? No. Oh, on servers, yeah, phantoms are another thing entirely. The wither heart, so cool. Oh, hello. Ow, why'd you have to hit me, bro? Can't tap out or anything. Does it expect me to be annoying for them? You're stuck here. Don't get what's wrong with what? You gotta deal with me? This is my limbo chat. I'm joking. I need more and more blocks. I should have come here with more blocks. It's a joke. It's a joke. Oh, there's a little chest here. Diamonds. Okay, that's not really what we want. We'll find a spot eventually. I need to get some work done. See you later, Neb. Neb, wait, before you go. Am I making the list for the video? Or are you making the list? I'm confused. Has a list been made? I've been a bit out of action recently. I've been working on some Noxcrew stuff. I'm gonna hope Neb's still here. Dun 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 dun. Not a popular list, but Annie and I have thrown around ideas. All right, I'll collate them into a list. Thank you. And then I'll send you it to collect. If that's okay. I heard a wither. Oh my gosh. This must be it. This has got to be one of them. There's got to be one from here. This would be 8. This would be 9. Statistically speaking, this one should give us a wither skeleton. Okay, it did not. Well, this is sad. We are now out of stats. We're out of the... This is our variance is below right now. Law of large numbers, chat. Sorry, what was that? Water munch? What was that? Huh? What's that? Say again? Do you want to speak up? Speak up for the class, please? What was going on? Was it? No. Exactly. That's what I thought. Trust the numbers. Thank you. What's your favorite pizza? I've got a gift. Hold on. I'm seeing Eloise next week. Do you want to go for vegan pizza with me? I have a voucher. Please say yes. I really need to use it. Please. There we go. Second skull, 1 hour 31. Was the prediction kill the wither? Or was it... What was the prediction? Wither dead. Okay, so I've got to go kill the wither after this. That's an easy task, right? Honestly, it's easier than getting the stuff. Okay. My favorite Minecraft series? Outsiders, for sure. Yeah. Gotta be, right? My favorite pizza is one by a place called Pure Pizza in Brighton. And honestly, for 11 quid, it's better than... Wait, can you just go around? Oh, no, I've weakened my own defenses. For... What was it? For 11 quid, I might just be go to do the sauce just a little bit. Let's get out of here. What did I tell you? 2 back to back.
I think it's fair to say all you doubters are extremely sacred.
Sacred. That's enough of that. Working on Outsiders. Thanks very much. By the way, new stream Saturday, 8 p.m. I think it was that, or 7. I can't remember. It's on my Twitter. Go look at my Twitter. Scroll down on my Twitter a bit and you'll find the promotion thing. It's going to be a big old stream. I'm really excited for it. And also a little bit nervous. What were the stats? What were the chords, chat? How do I get back? Can I get a happy birthday? Is it your birthday? -2. Thank you. I want to go south, right? Where is this? This is east. And then south. Yeah. Let's get out of here. Wait, hang on. I just saw 2 more. He's getting greedy. Stop him. Oh, hello, lads.
He's goated with the sauce.
I am.
Just for 11 quid.
Just for 11 quid, I'm goated with the sauce. Yeah, for 11 quid, you get a really nice pizza. And sure, it's vegan, so the cheese might be a little bit weird to some. But overall, I really like it and I think it's good. What was it? -233, 100? I think it was that. 100 is here. 233 is just up and over here. The hype is getting there. I can't hear this tune without wanting to tear up, man. It's just one Tri-Law. Like, that was my magnum opus. Even after everything I've done on Outsiders, the Arc of a Phantom, it was new to me and I had no idea what I was doing, and it was very, very exciting, and I had no idea if people would like it, and it did way better than I ever thought possible. And it was an exciting story to tell. And oh man, it was just good. It was just good. Moving out of my toxic home. Ayo, let's go. Huge pogs. Well done. Thank you very much, Iris. Iris, I forget that you're an OG. One of the longest running ones. The YouTube video I made on the Ark? Oh yeah, that was like a little snippet. That wasn't even... Yeah, that was like... Oh man, that was just the beginning of it all. There's the drop. Oh, there's a little wither skeleton here. Can we get one more? Do I see one more in chat? Can I see one more wither skeleton, please? Step away from the pigling. Nope, okay. Man, you know that the generation is scuffed when you get better coal drops from wither skeletons than you do... How did you die on your old world? Full damage? Yeah, full damage, and the season 1 I died to an Enderman. Both times I learned a very valuable lesson and I became a better player for it. And that's what hardcore Minecraft's all about. You only fail and lose hardcore Minecraft when you stop playing. If you pick yourself up and you make a new world, then that's just learning. But the moment you go, I don't want to play this game anymore, it makes me too sad, then you've lost. I was flying too much face down, yeah. Okay, chat. Now comes the exciting part, killing the wither. We should probably repair this bow. Let's chuck a bunch of stuff in the dump chest. Soul sand. Please tell me I've got enough. Can we go see Jordan? Are you trying to... You haven't voted, Watermunch. You haven't predicted. You're on neither team. You're unbiased. Are you trying to get us to lose? Where's the soul sand? Where's the soul sand? What the heck? Where's the soul sand? Is it? Oh, there's more here. Ha! Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's Jordan? Is he the pigman? Oh, to repair the bow. Well, it doesn't have mending, so we need to make a bow. How's stream going? Well, thanks. Chat's getting confident. I don't know, chat. Apo, I never make those jokes because I'm a bigger man. I take the high road. I don't mock people when they die in hardcore. I don't make jokes about them dying in the hardcore because I know the pain. You'll feel it too one day. It'll happen to you sooner than you think. Don't manifest it, bestie. You do mock people when they die in a Minecraft. I do, that is true. Big L for you. That was a big... I'm joking. It's only power 4. That's disgusting. Dog's getting reckless again. Okay, so we want some of this. We want some of this. We have these. Strength would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be a big flex on the Wither. Hitting it with a sharpness 5 sword or 4. Hitting it with a sharpness 4 sword would be a pretty big flex. Forcing the Wither to mine for you. We've tried that. We tried that last. We were gonna get it to mine the obsidian pillars in the end for us, but it didn't work. So we gave up. We'll go visit Jordan in a sec, chat. Let's consider our options here. We want glass. And you know what? That doesn't look like glass. I'm taking it out and putting in glass. We'll just take 3. Jordan the pigman? No. I actually don't know where the piglin went. Yeah, we don't actually need diamonds though, so we're okay for the time being. The whole point of hardcore Minecraft is over preparing, chat. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Lava Crunch. Yeah, I don't know where the Lava Crunch boy went. I just kind of gave him the name tag and then left him to his own devices. I'll show you who Jordan is in a sec, don't worry. Add a little bit of this. Minecraft's lore. Oh, like more of the actual lore of the game. That would be cool, to be fair. I'd like that. A little bit of ghast here. Lovely. Thank you. I will. I shall. I don't know if we have any glowstone. I don't think we do. Which is a shame. Because I would like some. What even is the prediction? Kill the Wither before 8:30, which is in a little over an hour. It's going to be above ground. Because we ain't going to cheese any of this. We are fighting it like you actually do properly. We're not going to cheese it. I need a touch of glowstone. Okay. What's a big project you're doing? Right now we're doing... Well, this is getting us set up so that we can mine obsidian in the end. Because we've got to level all of the obsidian towers. The beacon's only gonna save us about 3 seconds per obsidian block. But we figured because we're mining thousands of blocks of obsidian, might as well. Thanks so much, Easterly. Much appreciated for the kind words. There you go. Just a touch of glowstone. Nothing crazy. Boop, boop, boop. Nice. I love the new texture for glowstone. I mean, I'm obsessed with it. It looks way different than the yucky bright stuff it used to be. Didn't that take Phil's a few weeks? Yep. Yeah. Exactly, yeah. It's a very small, it's very small help, but it will help us a lot in the long run. And I had to, chat really had to fight me on it because I did not want to. I just wanted to get to work and they were like, no, do it, blah, blah, blah. So in the end, I did. You didn't notice the glowstone texture change? What is it for? Is it blaze powder? I want to say it's blaze powder for a strength pot. I'm pretty certain it is. Is your pickaxe efficiency 5? Yep. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, phew. Okay. Pop. Everything is as max as it can be, except for this pickaxe, which is efficiency 4, and this bow, which is power 4. Are you doing a funky bit about the texture change? No? It did change. What? It did... Are you gaslighting me? Well. Oh, glowstone dust is what I need. .14. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look how bright. Look how yellow it is. And then look how nice it looks. It looks so soft. You thought I made a mistake? Well, that's on you. It was yucky. Ich. Come on, Watermunch. Brush up on your Minecraft knowledge. Smeh. Apo. That's out of pocket, sir. Now look what you've done. You're an influence on them, mate. What do you mean? Man, you Minecraft creators, you throw me sometimes. One of you will say something like absolutely, totally below belt, not okay. And then be like, that's family friendly where I'm from. It's not. If SpongeBob wouldn't say it, it's not PG. That's like a general rule of thumb that you can follow. What do you mean? You don't need to know what he said, chat. You're wildin'. There's no reason for SpongeBob to say it. Wait, what the heck? Oh, I didn't want that there. I didn't want that there. Stop this now. Technically, he doesn't swim in it. He absorbs it because he's a sponge. No, that's worse. Actually, hang on. I don't want glowstone. I want redstone. You gotta stop this. You are out of pocket, good sir. Get back in the pocket. I do enjoy being in Outsiders, yeah. Next Outsiders stream this Saturday. Both, easily. Actually, it's not my favorite fruit, but it is a good fruit. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. We want that strength pot to last a little longer. Tiny little bit longer. As far as I'm aware, making something a splash potion no longer decreases either its effectivity or its duration. I'm almost certain that's true. It's still going to give us strength 2. It's still going to give us strength, and it will still be 8 minutes. So there's literally no reason not to make it a splash potion. It is a lot of fun. Yeah. It is. Wait, the song? I think so. It was, yes, well done. Good ear. Yep, 8 minutes. Yeah, the TikToks will come back one day when I have a little bit more time, but currently I'm actually taking on more work these days. I've just started taking on more. You know how I was saying I don't have any time, chat? Now I have less of it. So you wouldn't kill yourself off asking for... Oh. Oh, no, I absolutely would. If the story requires it, yeah. Chat, make no assumptions that see Owen is safe just because I'm someone who makes some of the most content out of Outsiders. You should know me better. I'll do anything for a good story, even if it means shooting my career in the foot. Just don't splash the wither with it. True. A lot of people have been talking about C. Owen and Magic's plot armor recently. There is no plot armor in Outsiders. Literally anyone at any moment it could die. Regeneration. Let's make it a little bit more potent, and we'll add a little bit of gunpowder as well. I haven't watched Twilight Zone. No, is it any good? Yeah, lots of people thinking that Magic has plot armor. This ain't Netflix. It's not like these creators are like, we've hired them for a season and we want to get our value out of them. We're literally all on the same level. And we will kill off anyone if it's good for the story. I tried to make it more sudden. Nothing should be scripted and any deaths can be animated on the spot. Yep. If plot armor existed, true. Because he's literally an owner. I think that was a really good example. That was a really good moment for us as owners, as a demonstration to the community to be like, we're not messing around. Just because Apple was an owner didn't give him any more of a chance of surviving as anybody else. Because like technically an owner would be like prime real estate for someone who lives to the end, right? I think we're good. Strength, all that jazz. I think we're good. Let's just go and fly off in a direction and then do it. We can just go. I wish I had played Detroit Become Human before watching it. 3 out of 4 Owens have died. Owners, yeah. That's true. That's true. I guess what we'll do is just like fly off in a... Should we do it in the desert? Should we? Where's the desert again? I've completely forgotten. I always forget. And then what ends up happening is I go and it's too far away. I think it's closer than it actually is. Yeah, I don't want to try and find the desert. I changed my mind. We're just going to fly in a direction, hope for the best. I think we went this way. Let's just go this way. It's not that far, says the doubter. I see what you're doing. I would just like a nice flat plane to kill this wither in. I mean, we could go there. Can we go here? Or is that too close? Oh. Do we do it in the pillager outpost? As a little goodbye, as a little farewell to the villagers? And technically, if they are still there, it would target them before me. I'm just for everything. Yeah, thank you. You're not wrong. I try hard. How long have you been streaming? About an hour and 19. Unless you mean in terms of actual duration, in which case I started in like February 20? December? I don't know. I've forgotten. It's okay, bestie. I didn't take it as a being a sweat. Being a sweat is just people who are bad at things getting mad that other people are trying. Oh, wait. I say we do it here. Oh, do I have a bucket? Yeah, good. Oh, okay, I see. Well, it sounded like an insult. I don't trust that. All right, gang, here we go. I hate that noise, man. They didn't have to do that. Doop. Well, no one's going to watch you if you don't start streaming. You'll get more viewers if you start streaming than if you don't. So just do it. Don't need any of that. Don't need this. Don't need that. We got enough food. We got enough of this. We do be in silence. Yes. Wait, you can hear me, right? Yeah, okay. God, Watermunch, you scare me sometimes. No, we're having music. Oh yeah, because I got a noise gate. When I stop speaking, it just there's no noise. Enjoy the silence for a second. It's like you don't even have the stream open. And then suddenly I'm here speaking in the background. Hey, it's me from the desktop tray. Open up the stream again. Wait, open it up. I want to show you something. I think you're ace. Thanks. I don't mean that in the sexuality way. I meant as in like the grade, like ace, like good. Unless you are ace, in which case let's kill a wither. That was so awkward. Yeah, I was trying. Here we go. Whoa. Regeneration, strength, health. I get the shivers whenever I'm thinking about you. Hello, lads. This is the equivalent to me planting a bomb in their home. It's flying in, they're like, oh, we're being invaded. And then he leaves, and they're like, oh, he left. And then suddenly... I'm like dropping a nuke on top of their house. Hold on, wait. J-Lad, that's not what we want to be saying. We don't want to be... That's not something we want to be saying, is it? How much is this? 8 minutes. Good luck, lads. Owen may have forgotten that Lunar Client doesn't display boss bars. And don't say that it does, because it doesn't. Don't say that it's an option, because it isn't. He forgot. He forgot again. So I got to go and change clients. Why does this always happen? Why does this always happen? Wait, but it is? But it doesn't. Don't say it does, because it does not. We had this whole thing. This is like the 20 Ender Dragons. I don't know why Lunar Client doesn't display boss bars. For those who are not believing me, it's just under the source. Oh, hold on. Couple of frame drop while I do this. Minor mistake, quick fix. It's alright, chat. We still got a whole hour. That would have been devastating if we were close to the end, but we're not. Okay. I will show you. I shall show you. Just in case some of you think that I am lying. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Wow. Whoa. Cool spawn. Oh, nice spawn. Okay. What is this? Is it like... What's the button for this? It's right shift. Lunar Client mods. And then you go FPS, CPS, blah, 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 blah. Motion blur. Combo, counter, item tracker. Boss bar will enable it. And then this is when it actually does work. Didn't last time. Joe, did you see the boss bar? Did you see this ratio as well? Anyway. Hi, lads. Oh, it's coming straight for me. Woo-wee. Forgot how loud that was. Ah, sorry, dude. Yeah, without the regeneration potion, that would have been a little bit scarier, huh? Enjoy this song. Big moment, chat. Big moment for us. We got what we came for. Look at the outpost. Chat, don't worry. We're going to... guess who forgot to take us a light on? Imagine I died to full damage there. Good job. Thanks, gang. That's the first time we've ever... Oh, let's go. I forgot about that.
Traveling lights, how it usually goes. Mind open wide with a heart open closed. Start at the bottom, but time only knows. Unravel the tale of the world that I...
We got a beacon.
Infinite skyline, a promising refrain, but the meaning tends to vanish when...
Huge, huge.
Die again. I don't complain about it. I just don't have the time. Half the time, wondering whether the weather...
We're going to turn this outpost into like a bit of a lore spot.
Find in this lifetime, descend into dystopia created in my...
Yeah, there was a couple of people who wanted a Wither Rose.
For a while now, it feels like a struggle to smile now. Like, is anything really worthwhile? How can it be? Error, kind of lifestyle that I lead.
My man.
And dry can smile with basically...
Can you leave me alone for like 2 seconds, please?
Good alliance, I forgets about it. Revelation, solitary confinements in a wet and crowded station.
You're free, my man.
The dark of life inside quotation marks. Maybe something's missing in this overcast heart. I'm always...
He just like smacks me. Just...
It's just me, it's better that we trust me. Spite my
Jay, lad, that's so rude.
this hard, thinking you and I could be like someone.
Whew.
I figure let's be lonely
Okay, let's head back.
till the weather clears up. That's enough.
That wasn't too hard, was it? Oh, chat, you get your points.
Sky, honey, kids, eyes side by side, gotta leave it all behind.
Choose a prediction.
By your beautiful mind, and even if
Choose outcome.
you'll likely wind up lying in a desperate kind of silence.
Yes, you can do it.
Soul to wear my heart.
We did it. Oh, wait, it says 8:30 p.m. PST equals Wither Dead. And we killed it at 7:30.
Comparing, there's no sign of stopping. I'm dead on my feet, but I'm also dead set on not dropping. But someone explain why I wish everyone would stop talking. Better start
I guess we didn't do it.
the day you don't want to pretend I accept that. We forget being
Huh.
it's never a setback. Staying true to yourself, don't regret that.
Alright, doubters.
Respect that. Speaking up is impossible. No one gets that. Wanna spell it out with a melody. Keep on telling myself it'll turn into something burning inside.
Water's like, I don't even want this bit.
Anyone else
This isn't even funny. I don't want it. Get it away.
back, continue chasing
That was the equivalent of me bringing out your food on a plate at a restaurant and you being like, without it even being touching the table, you being like, I don't want it. Get away.
Gotta stay back. Just me. It's better that way. Trust me. Despite
No.
hard thinking you and I could be alive, so why be apart? I figure let's be lonely together till the
I can tell from sight, I won't lie. Boring. Get me a better bit. I'm think. We also need to think about what we want to do with our friendly neighborhood mansion, don't we, chat? We've got that. We've finished this. We've got the end project to do, which is going to be a big one. We've got the woodland mansion over there, and we've got the ocean monuments, which are just over yonder. I want to know. I want to like replace every block on in the woodland mansion and make it into something else. Burn it all. No, we're not going to do that. Oh, some kind of flower prince enemy ally. Interesting. That would be interesting.
I'm just a hazy skyscraper fade into the sky. Be like a hazy skyscraper fade into the sky. Forever
How do we make a beacon again? I've completely forgotten.
sky now. Hazy skyscraper. Really, there's
Oh, okay, that's easy. Could be a tribute. Make it into an ocean monument. Just fill it with water. Name it. Just change it into prismarine. Fill it with water. Name a bunch of guardians and then drag them over to the... That's so stupid. That's so dumb. I might do that. I might do that. Getting an Elder Guardian, grabbing one Elder Guardian and putting it in the heart of it. That would be so funny. That would be so good. What do we want here? What are we looking for? Oh, I can put these into tools. We're looking for obsidian 3 and glass 5. Give it a glass dome. It'd be so silly. There's our first one, chat. Do I have any iron in here? I should do. Do we spend the rest of this doing a little bit of like maybe like an hour or so of mining the obsidian? We got to do it anyway at some point, right? Put a conduit right in the center of it. That's what I need. Wait, there's a chicken room in a mansion. I ain't dead. End project time. Changing the title. I don't know. I've never actually been in a woodland mansion before. Wee wee. True, they will win one day. They will win one day. Ah, that might be enough iron. I'm not sure.
What about an overgrown mansion that fell into an ocean, as if over millions of years the plates have moved and made it fall into the sea, and because it's been millions of years it's overgrown?
That'd be pretty cool. Overgrowing? It's me? That would be pretty cool. How many blocks do you need for a beacon, chat? Lend me a hand, full beacon. Is that the canonical name? Is that my canonical name? So, chat. Actually, I don't want to tell you that lore yet. In the Minecraft world, that's my canonical name. Overgrow exclamation mark when. That's how you refer to me as a lore character. Tell us no. 2 stacks. A little bit dramatic. That'll be enough then. Tell like 3 of us, but only 3. No, because no matter who I tell, they'll just go and tell the others. Yeah, die a little bit quieter, please. Sheesh. What kind of music should we have? I could put on Wolfpack. do. Dun 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 dun. Oh wow. Oh. Hello, mate. Oh, you are quite strong, aren't you? Well, you were. I think it's this way. Do. Sometimes I write a little song. Oh, don't want that. No, do not want. I write a little song. Oh, I didn't want that
Hey
either.
Owen, can I get your opinion about something?
You can try.
I've been wanting to record and stream Minecraft, but I don't have very good specs.
Uh-huh.
All I have is a laptop. I
Yeah.
want to know if you think that the laptop could work for that.
I'll answer your question in just a sec, Nebulous. Thank you very much for the question. Hello there. In the little wood. Hello, saplings. How's it going? You guys excited for the MCC date that's been released? 30th of April. Very exciting. Dun, doo, doo. How was the stream, everybody? We just killed the Wither. Very cool, right? Pretty pog. And now we got a beacon. Boop, 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 boop. So we're going to go get to work on our end project. What is this? What is this? What is that? What's that little emote? Bongo. That's Martin with a Y to you, chat. Actually, I would like some netherrack. Okay, last time I came in to the end, I accidentally upset. I was offline. I accidentally upset an Enderman and ran away. So we're just gonna hope that he's gone. I'm gonna hope that they de-aggro when we go through. Yeah? So cute. I think we're good. All right, chat. Are you ready? For the first ever, and I mean this is the first time I've ever built a beacon in Hardcore Minecraft. Been playing the game for a long time, but I just never got around to doing all of the big stuff. You know? It's definitely got to be bigger than this, surely? That can't be all of it, right? That can't be it. That's not all of it. It's got to go another. The one that got announced recently? Yeah. Or how? I don't know. I just never got around to it. First layer 7x7? My goodness. Oh, excuse me, sir. Do. Yeah, big no worries. That did not take much at all. Let's go! Huge! Oh, I just got that joke. Bring home the beacon. Like it's bacon. It's 9x9? Wait, can I mine this with this? Is that gonna be a problem? Surely surely you can. You don't have to mine that with Silk Touch, right? That would be ridiculous. It's all the same speed? Okay, fair. It's 9x9. I did think we didn't go through that many materials. No wonder this is so bloomin' massive. Look at this. This is a huge beacon. My gosh, I've never seen one of these in the flesh before. Are you on Bedrock? If so, can you add? I'm just going to no, I'm not on Bedrock. Boop. There it is. Let's have a little bit of haste. Let's go! Does this make Endstone insta-mine? Not quite. Pretty good, eh? Not bad for an old man. Anyway, Martin, thank you very much for the raid. Let's get to work taking out some of these dudes. To answer your question, it's difficult to say, right? Like, ultimately, if you are dropping frames while you're streaming and your microphone isn't good enough to the point where it's not to the point where it's like actually kind of hurts to listen to you, you will not grow. But you have to ask yourself, like, why are you doing this? Are you doing this because it's for fun? Are you doing this because you want to make a career out of it? Ultimately, I'm always under the impression that in everything I do, I put my best foot forward. I never settle for less. Like even the whole Tommy Hilfiger like deal that I have, part of that contract is that I'm allowed to say this. Part of that contract is that I post a picture of me wearing Tommy Hilfiger clothes to Twitter when I go live as a Tommy Hilfiger stream. That's just like part of it, and that makes total sense. They've told me that a selfie will do. They're like, just a selfie is fine. Selfie of you wearing the clothes, that's great. But like, why? Still not Mr. 684 Falls. No, still haven't done it. Still just trying to manifest it as much as I can, you know? Like, why would I not want to put my best forwards? So for all of the photos I take, I bother to grab a camera and I bother to go out, even if it's like cold and I don't want to, and I get the shot that I think would look most aesthetically pleasing. And that is a model that I drive my whole content career with. And so I think if you're going to go into content creation, you need to consider to yourself, do I really want to do this if I'm not doing it to the best of my ability? Is it worth actually maybe not doing this immediately, taking a year to save as much money as possible and putting it into getting a better mic, plus potentially like a PC which can handle Minecraft at a low res and that kind of thing? If you're doing it 70% fun, 30% career, then that's... I don't think you can do that. I'm not so certain. Because when I started content creation, and keep in mind I'm still very young in the world of content creation, still very new to the scene, so some of the old timers will have their own opinions on this, and they're probably better to go to than I am. I went into content creation acting like I was going to make a career out of it, and so every time I thought to myself, oh, I'm going to stream a game that I would want to stream, or if I thought to myself, oh, I'm not gonna stream, I don't really want to stream Minecraft, I want to stream something else, I would have to say to myself, is that the right thing to do analytically? Is that the best thing to do for my career? And I poured money into it more than I needed to, because I wanted to like put my best foot forward with everything I did. Welcome back. And speaking to other content creators who have been doing it as a hobby and some who have been doing it as a job, a lot of them are like, oh, I'm kind of just doing it like for the time being, seeing if it blows up. Unless you get really lucky, it's not just going to magically blow up. You got to treat it like a career, like fully, 100% in. If you're 30% treating it as a career, you might as well make it 100% do it as a hobby. Just remember, it's a balance. Let your mental health take a priority too. When you are an adult, sometimes you don't want to go to work, and you have to anyway. That's just work. That's just life. And sure, if it gets so much to the point where your mental health is taking a toll, then you need to reconsider what you're doing as your job. If you're consistently hitting barriers of content creation, you probably should consider whether or not it's actually the right job for you, because it isn't for everybody. Yes, you should prioritize your mental health, but at the same time, if you can't be bothered to go live because you're like, oh, I'm not feeling up for it today, you don't get to make that choice with full-time work. If you're working an office job, you don't get to call in and just be like, I'm not really feeling up for it today. You have to come in. Sure, you can take sick leave and mental health days, but you can't do that all the time. So I think I err on the side of less balanced 50-50, more like 90-10. I don't know. It's a tricky subject. Also, I do feel like this is quicker. Of course it is with the beacon, but like, actually, it's not that bad. I really want to talk to some of the long-time creators and pick their brains over how they haven't received burnout. Haters aren't that awful for growth.
Hello,
It's non-popular. I would
Juice.
definitely
I'm a
drop it.
representative for UNESCO.
That's fair. If you want to do that.
Our attention that a heritage site exploded recently by an unknown anomaly. A local pillager community has made several complaints connecting your construction company to this event. We expect you to issue a statement on this.
I'd love to. That was great world building. I'd love to. Yeah. So I was just flying through the area, found a pillage outpost, and I was maintaining a safe distance. My colleagues, known as Twitch last name chat, will testify to shut up all a bunch. will testify that I was taking a reasonable distance and observing them from afar. You're getting brought into this whether you like it or not. Ish. And then a wither exploded within the heritage site. So, you know, I had to like intervene. I felt like it was best. They were getting attacked. And the rest is, as they say, history. No pun intended. Some serious accusations. I'm sure we can all explain. Exactly. Let's not jump, you know, to conclusions here. Was he there at the site? Was he not there at the site? Was he holding a Never Star afterwards? Was he not holding a Never Star afterwards? It's semantics, you know, at the end of the day. Our time to shine. How is this? We're doing... Oh. I was like, yeah, we're halfway there. No. Do we not have video proof? Do we have video proof? It's just all semantics at the end of the day. I should just do a full day stream one day when I take out all of these. Proof is relative, isn't it? That is not a good defense. No feedback, that is not a good defense. A juice-a-thon? I will be soon. We've sent out the last few bits of the merch, so after did he not? Semantics. Yeah, we're doing a subathon. I wanted to do one in April, but it turns out every streamer and their dog is doing one in April. So yeah, but that's because I know I can do it, Watermunch. I don't think it's too controversial to say that you have to show up to work. And those that prioritize like leisure over the hard graft will not make it as Twitch streamers. I don't think that's too controversial to say. It's a hard pill to swallow. Yeah, Bigger's doing a subathon. Yeah, every streamer and their dog. Arnie's doing a subathon. All the dogs are doing subathons. Hi, I'm new. Welcome, Rick Ryder. How's it going? So yeah, I might do one in April. There's also this thing, chat. It's only a hard pill to swallow because some people still can't view streaming as a full-fledged job. Asking for streaming tips in chat aren't usually at a level where they can't take a hiatus. From the moment you start streaming, you can't. I know that like it's all like theory. It's all like philosophical theory. But when I started, streaming isn't a job if you aren't being paid. Streaming will never be your job if you don't act like you aren't being paid. If you don't act like you are being paid. You will never reach partner if you treat it as a hobby. You have to turn up. The people who are waiting around for it to maybe become a job, it will never become a job for them because they already don't have the mentality. You have to put in the resources first before you get any results. My church had this problem. It was really interesting. They wanted, actually not my church, a different church. My church's youth ministry was fine. before I became a full-time Twitch streamer, this church wanted a good youth ministry, but they didn't have a youth ministry that was big enough to support a full-time youth ministry job. So they were looking for volunteers. They were constantly looking for interns and volunteers. And the interns and volunteers would be able to dedicate as much time as a volunteer or an intern would be able to contribute. Which is fine. But then after like a couple years, the church would be like, oh, we're not seeing any results. Well, we still don't have a youth ministry big enough to allow for a full-time youth minister job. So we'll keep getting interns and volunteers. And I had to say to them, like, my brothers in Christ, literally, you will never have a youth ministry that is big enough to support a full-time youth ministry job if you don't hire someone to do a full-time youth ministry job. You're currently not paying your volunteers. You're paying your interns part-time. You will never reach that point if you don't put the resources in first. I appreciate where you're coming from. I'm just not sure I've used them. That's fine. That's fair enough. We don't have to agree. I'm just like, if someone comes into my chat asking for advice, that's what I'm gonna. That's the mentality that I would go into it with. Someone who knows a lot more than I do and is who I watch in order, Nebulous, if you're still here, is who I watch in order to like get myself into the mentality is Ludwig. Just type in Ludwig's advice for streaming. It's a top video. Watch it through, do everything that he tells you to, and you'll be in a much better spot for streaming than you were before, probably. That's if you want to do Twitch, though. That's completely different. You want to do YouTube. It's a completely different ballgame. This isn't going so bad, to be honest. I reckon, like, what, an hour for each pillar? Feed me an explanation. That's a real weird way of putting that, Vermilion Giraffe. But mine and Obsidian. Yeah, exactly. So like my personal experience, I would talk about TikTok and my growth with it, but I know a lot of other streamers are like, TikTok's a waste of time, don't bother with it, because they've tried it and it hasn't worked. But meanwhile, I like swear by TikTok as being the only way to really get noticed. You want to do a mix of YouTube and Twitch? Fair enough. I wish you the best. The rule of 3 of comedy? 3 platforms? Yeah, that's fair enough. At the end of the day, Twitch's discoverability is dog water. So you got to use some kind of other platform to generate growth. Yeah, you can't be out here doing comment videos. You can't be out here reading comment videos. You will not gain an audience like that. I'd really like to see... I've seen a lot of Instagram influencers. Oh my gosh. I'd really like to see Instagram influencers who went to Twitch kind of pick their brains at how they found it all. We're going to have so much Obsidian. This is crazy. Which is good because we actually needed some for the end project. Yeah, the TikToker to Twitch streamer pipeline is a real one. You got to be really careful with it. I was in Akko's... someone redeemed a wholesome check in Akko's chat the other day, which is when he has to be nice to someone that they ask him to be nice to, that he has to like say something that he appreciates about them. And they chose me. The person chose me. And he was like, hey, can you come into stream real quick? He texted me and I was like, oh, sure. And I walked into the room and he was like, oh, I just meant in the chat. And I was like, oh, okay. It's mean. And he was like, I guess I'll say it to you in person. And I mean, we're friends, but we're not like friends at the level where we are constantly just like saying nice things to each other. We have a very, very good dynamic. I like our dynamic a lot. And so it was interesting, first off, for him to say it was the first time he'd ever redeemed a wholesome check in person. And it was also one of the first times in a while that someone has said something so earnestly and so like candidly to my face. And you know, the culture of toxic masculinity means that we can't accept compliments and we will find a way to deflect however possible. So I was just sat there having to take it on the chin, like, okay, this is a lot of very nice stuff, and and he was very nice. And one of the things he said was that he was talking to somebody the other day, and they were like, oh, I want to do TikTok, but I don't want to have a bunch of kids in my platform afterwards, which is like a real issue with TikTok. You'll get like a lot of immature people that come through because a lot of people that use TikTok are immature, like the main platform. And then he used me as an example, as someone who has somehow managed to use TikTok and garner an audience who are actually mature. Especially doing that as a family-friendly streamer, he thought was inspiring, which I was very touched by. And also made me reflect on, actually, yeah, I do have an audience which... Because even though, like... And I was saying this to my mods the other day. Even though I'm family-friendly, I'm not... My sense of humor and the stuff I talk about on stream is directed towards adults. Like the older half of the Twitch thing. Hello?
How have I been here for half a year already?
That's crazy. What? That's wild. 6 months. You got an upgrade on the cup. Where the whole point is it's super long form content. Yeah. See you later, Minion Flower. So that was kind of, you know, interesting. You got to watch out with stuff like that. J-Lad, has it really only been 2 months? Almost 3. It feels like longer, my friend. I actually want to skip this one. No. It's too much. It's too much. It's a lot, frankly. I need a chill playlist that isn't... I need a uke chill playlist. I don't want lo-fi right now. I want Beetlebug. I'll get Beetlebug. I'll just... You know what? If I want Beetlebug, I'll just take Beetlebug. Oh, that's right, J-Lad. You have 2, isn't it? You have 2. Making an audience and a community is very bad. Yeah, thanks, Starving Artist. It certainly is. It certainly is. I don't think Red will mind me saying this, but when Red first blew up on One Try from the One Try SMP's like TikTok phase, his Twitch chat was something else. It was Water Munch. I hate that you did that. Now I don't know. So sad. You know Beetlebug? Let's go, Rando Arctic Fox. Yeah, I mean, Radoon's Twitch chat was just full of like 12, 13-year-olds, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with 13-year-olds being in Twitch chats. If you are 13, don't say. I don't want to know. Obviously, if you're 12, you need to leave. But they were not behaved, and he had to like wrangle some senior moderators from some other communities to give him a helping hand, wrangling them like into check. Oop. That was a fun moment for him. Getting Phil's and Dan TDM. I'll take it. Hello, George. George. So chat, there's this thing from the 11th to the 28th. This is the best community I've ever been in for Luan. That's very sweet. Thank you. That's Jen. There's this thing from the 11th to the 28th, chat, where if I get a certain number of subs, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this. I'm going to say it anyway. It's like a mini sub goal thing that you have to sign up for, which I did. And if you get a certain number of subs, you get like merch from Twitch. You get oh, Fatal Fire, we did it. So like if I think it's like 100, you get a water bottle. They're very small prizes. Well, that's what I'm saying. I could, and I was discussing this with Luan the other day because we're currently queuing up something which we haven't told you about. It's very top secret. We're currently queuing up something for our... I'll tell you what the category is so you understand. Basically, I want to do... I want to do a merchathon where if you buy a hoodie, you get... Oh, you know what I can do? I just realized something. Hang on. No, it doesn't work like that. Okay. If you buy a hoodie, it adds 1 hour to the timer. 1 flat hour. But if we hit 20 subs, a little bar gets filled up again and again. When we hit 20 subs, another hour gets added. Yeah, we've ended the prediction. And I give away a hoodie to someone in chat as long as they're comfortable paying postage. That's the one caveat to that. I also want to release at the same time of doing this a different type of merch which I've been developing over the last month or so. We don't think we're going to be able to get this new merch ready in time to launch. The idea was to do the subathon, the merchathon, within that 11 to 28 days, because then it meant every sub that you guys gave me would also be added towards that new goal where if you get a certain number of subs. Was there a glasses check? That was a glasses check. Hi, Upper. Thank you very much. I don't know why I said thank you. So yeah, I want to launch this like smaller project as I relaunch the hoodies again, but I also want to launch the subathon within the 2 weeks that big thing is happening. But we don't think we're gonna... You can gift hoodies to other people, but I don't think that we have a glasses check. Yes, yeah. I don't think we're going to get this small project done in time to do fit between the 11 to 25, the 11 to 25th thing. So, question. Do we do the subathon anyway and launch the main merch, which is the hoodies, the relaunch of the merch? And we try and get it within that span of 11 to 25. What? Are we waiting for something? I already ended the prediction. Fatal Fire. Or do we want to wait until May and relaunch this little merch project alongside the main merch project where you can like buy both at the same time, or you can buy the other one separately? Let's say for the time being that I'm making socks. I'm not making socks, but let's say I'm making socks. The socks will be launched alongside the hoodie and you would be able to like buy both. Do we wait and try and do it in April, or do we do it in... George, did you unfollow? Yeah, I'm doing the subathon whenever I launch the hoodies. So I guess we just like miss out on this little... I think you unfollowed... No, I don't want you guys to do that. /Jen, please don't unfollow and then refollow to reset your age. I like seeing how long you've been in the community. /Jen, don't. Let me check what the like smallest thing is. Hold on. Eloise sent it to me as link. Do 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 do. Including gifted subs. All right. It's a 2-week period, and it's... Sign up. Okay, it's already closed, I think. In 4 days, a 2-week period will start, where if I can hit 250 subs within that time, I will get like a bonus for the stream. It's quite a lot, thinking about it. Not so certain that I want to actually push you guys to do it. What are you at now? No, as in like it starts from 0. I'm not so certain that I want to do it because I kind of want you guys to save your subs for the stream. That is a lot. Yeah. Maybe if like I don't know. Maybe someone will gift a lot, but I'm not gonna like pressure it. I really like from a business oh, I just realized I'm not showing you guys the screen. I've just been mining Obsidian. You haven't missed anything. From a business point of view, I 100% should be doing a subathon during that time. It would make the most sense, and we would absolutely smash it if we did do it at that time. But whatever. We'll take the L. No, Watermatch. This isn't like, I'm not trying to like whistle blow, trying to get people to like come out of the woodwork and give. I'm just open conversation. You know how I am, chat. I'm very transparent with my business models. Boop. I'm not gonna like try and be like, oh my gosh, guys, we have to hit 250 subs because then I get a water bottle. Don't you want me to have a water bottle? This just feels weird. So transparent. Where did Owen go? So transparent. I'm basically invisible. A water bottle, chat. What is it? Hold on. Let me look it up. What was it?
Hey Owen, I am thinking about making an Versio of We Don't Talk About Bruno.
I don't think you should do that.
I want to know if you are okay with it.
Yeah, you can. Please check your emails for your sign-up confirmation. All right, fine. Did I miss it? Have I missed my sign-up confirmation or something like that? You're in. There you go. My man. I love Twitch. Never mind, chat. Never mind. I just looked at what it was. It ranges from 250 to, and I won't say specifics because I don't know if I'm allowed, 4-figure numbers. And some of the more interesting, 250 is the minimum. Maximum is 4-figure, big 4-figure. Big 4-figure. Oh, you get an Oculus Quest 2. Which is pretty good, I guess. But anything below that is like a beanie, a backpack, a snood. And they only let 150 people in. I feel like I've squandered my spot a little, you know? It's big streamer numbers. Yeah, exactly. We really, in hindsight, shouldn't be here. We're brushing shoulders with the Titans, chat, and it shows. You know you're out of your depth when 250 is the lowest one, and we're like, do you think we can hit that? Notice, by the way, that I've completely removed for the past, like, few months my sub goal. I never liked having a sub goal. Like, as in, like, a show on screen for how many subs I have. I just don't vibe with it. I don't know why. I can't get on board with it. I don't mind other people using it. It makes sense for them. I just think it muddies the screen for me. All I want on screen is I want me, I want chat, and I want the game. That's it. I do also have a headset already, yeah. I would probably give it away, to be honest, if I got an Oculus Quest. I have played Terraria. Yep. It's a good game. Started playing Planetary Annihilation a little bit recently. I played through the tutorial yesterday. I want to get good enough that I can beat Tubbo at it. Just me, chat, and the game. That's all I need. That's all I want. And this. Oh, that over there. That little thing that pops up whenever someone clicks follow. Like they're going to right now. Wait for chat delay. Wait for it. Wait for it. Hold on, there's a bit of delay. They're on mobile, don't worry about it. They're on mobile, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. Fatal, you probably just got timed out because your message was too long, yeah. Someone's gonna follow right now, and it's gonna be holy chat. Hey, it's Aspen Mabbers. See, chat, they were just on mobile, don't worry about it. This is a big boy pillar. That's the equivalent of someone walking into like a coffee shop. Or like, no, more exactly, someone walking into like a theater performance and all of the audience turning around and cheering as they walked in. They're like, oh, thank you. Chat, for the next 5 minutes, every person that follows, we gotta welcome them. We gotta act like we've been waiting for them. Okay? Okay, good. I'm calling the hermit crabs out as well, even the lurkers, if you want to. Not the Samsung fridge. Let's not bully them. We're not bullying them. We're doing literally the opposite of bullying them. You what?
Smiling past the rooftops and the night just out of reach. One day you'll find me. 2, 3, 4.
Oh, doo doo.
My dear fish of the sea. However
Hello, Haikura.
leagues apart that we may be,
I love this singer. She's so good.
the same soul
She's so chill.
kisses our gills and fill
Oh, thanks, Kydex.
heart up so gently.
Oh,
Always meant to
wow,
be
Luan.
so
Are you saying that? Are you saying that OG's chat isn't cool? Excuse me? Wanna run that by me again?
see the strawberry sunrise.
We used to have a posture check like
The sun
bot already. This song is by Beetlebug.
sky.
I'm special.
I know
Constantly wanting special treatment.
be there for me.
Nice to have you here, chatter. Everyone welcome Luan, first time chatter.
My dear birds of the trees, whichever way the wind may take.
Please don't unfollow.
The same clouds could
Do. Can't wait to explain to my mum that she's gonna be like, "What did you do on stream yesterday? What were all of your community excited to tune in and watch you do on Minecraft? Were you sculpting a massive mountain? Were you killing a crazy difficult boss? Were you having silly fun?" And I'll be like, "I pillar."
I hope that maybe
Pillar? It's the obsidian pillar.
for now
It's their black block.
I'll keep you safe in the clouds. Our memories are safe.
Yeah, I'm glad we got the haste 2 for this chat.
Our souls just bring
I am sculpting it. This is true. Yo, Luke Chromia, thank you for the host.
someday you will see the
Much appreciated. We're welcoming all new followers today with celebration.
songs we are.
Thank you, Watermunch, for the host as well. Let's see if that one comes through. Ooh, how's it going? How are you doing? Krishnikak! Everybody, welcome Krishnikak. Let's go! Let's go! Welcome to the team! Wanted to raid? It's all good. It's all good. Sometimes it does that. It's really weird. Welcome, Chris! Woo, baby! That's what it's all about. It feels disingenuous, but we mean it. We need to start doing that more often. Not when there's like big raids and stuff, because it will take forever.
He was good.
That's a new thing, chat. We're going to be the community that welcomes new followers.
Some cobwebs for hair. You're a shadow with nobody there.
I'm running a killing with a post with a high. I didn't die.
Melted into
Hold on, skip this one. Oop. If that was me in their place, I'd close Twitch chat fast. That's fair. What about the people that want to lurk and not be perceived? We're not asking them to talk. We're just asking them to... We're not even asking anything of them. It's a follow anniversary. Let's go. Is it out of pocket? Lurkers, would you be... It's kind of ironic me asking for the lurkers' opinions.
out the edge
if you came into someone's chat and everyone welcomed you, but like they didn't ask you to speak, would that be too much?
and set off down the road.
Tommy Pride, thank you very much for the follow.
Head pressed against glass, watching
What does lurking do? Just lets me know that you're like watching the stream, but you're not talking.
not sure of the way
Oh, I see. No name. Interesting.
someday.
Look at chat go. That's fine. Yeah, fair enough, I guess. I don't know. It's meant in good faith.
Light at the end,
Randy! We'll do it just for another 5 minutes,
I'm a
and then we'll stop.
lucky girl to be alive.
We're just experimenting. We're experimenting with new things. I feel very welcomed. Let's go! You are very welcomed. Welcome.
Pull up the car and welcome the breeze in the hair.
Oop. The problem is, I would do a Twitch. I would do a
The sea short and seasons the condensing air.
yo pick and mix __. Oh, another __ user. My goodness. One's enough for me, thanks. You can go. I'm joking. Used to be a luck I'd have thought it was great to be welcome like that and not have to speak. Fair. If I could, I would have a channel point redemption thing, which could be redeemed once and only once for each individual streamer, each individual viewer, which was worth like 10 channel points. And it's just called Welcome Me, and everyone just spams their name when it comes up. But then again, actually, during a raid, that would be an absolute nightmare. Probably best not. I used to read every follow notif. I think you know when you've reached a certain point in your Twitch career when you stop thanking people for follows, because if you did, you would actually run out of time to do anything else. Welcome back, Jar of Antique Buttons. Good name, by the way. 10 people per stream. But then what about the other 10 people? Yo, Jodlebug, thank you very much for the follow. I follow when you thanked everyone. That's how you know you're an OG. You subbed like 10 seconds after? Why? Welcome, Jadel. Let's go. Yes, we're still doing it. We're still doing it, chat. We're still doing it. Look at you. We got our lovely little group of regulars. Chat feels so wholesome today. So scrunkly. We'll have some timer things, so only a certain number of people can redeem it. Yeah, that's true. We could do that. Tell us when to stop. I will. Welcome, Pet to Die. That's not. Ignore that person. That they do not speak for us. Yo, Alex GQL. Thank you for the follow. Like the whole of the regulars, all of the regular chat turned up today. Boop. Yo, Techno Wolfty. We'll do 2 more, chat. Whoever the next 2 are. Keep it up. You're doing great. Oh, Mellow High, thank you. What's up? Nothing much. What's up? What's good? We're gonna finish this pillar today, chat. This was the biggest one. I want to say it was one of the biggest. It was one of the biggest. I understand how Philza manages to make... I'm at an interesting point in my career, chat, where I have more time on my hands than I did when I had a full-time job to stream. And I take advantage of that. I can stream to pretty much whenever I want to. Unless I'm really, really busy. I'm also doing Outsiders. I'm like trying to edit my own stuff. I'm editing Nox Crew. I'm editing All Things MCC. There's another client who I might be taking on, who I might be editing for. I'm doing a lot of work. I've got a lot of my own content that I have to produce in and amongst all of that as well. So what I don't have is the, like, not the privilege. I guess it's the privilege. Oh, wait, I don't want to mind that one. I was talking to Callum on his stream the other day, and he was like, when I finish my stream late afternoon, because he streams early afternoon, when I stream late afternoon, I get off my computer and I don't go back on my computer until the next day. Like, I don't go on it for the rest of the evening. And I was like, what do you do with your day? What? And he was like, I spend time with my partner. I go for a walk. I go to the gym. I cook. I live. And I was like, and I was like, how do you have the time to do any of that? And he was like, oh, and we're at very different points in our career. He does real life things. He's like, you have to be on the grind pretty much 24/7. You're putting in the work, you're putting in the hours. We stay hungry, we devour. And I don't have to do that because I pay people to do that for me. I pay people to make my content for me. And I just stream. I'm trying to live like him. But you got to put in the hours before you can get there, you know? He doesn't need to maximize he's living his life. To answer your question, in regards to downtime, not really. I don't really have downtime. I know I'll get that. I know I will. That's like, I'm not like, oh no, will I? I'm gonna. I just have to put in the time. Yesterday was the first time that I played a video game not for content creation in 2-3 months, I want to say, maybe, where it didn't okay, actually no, that's not right, because I have like done bits and bobs. I did enjoy it loads. It was great fun. I put on my VR headset. I had time to set up my VR and I played Planetary Annihilation, and I just did. And what I mean by that is I actually do play video games outside of this, but it's a bit of a sacrifice. I have to, when I make the conscious decision to play a video game with my friends, I have to mentally say to myself, I am having to delay this other work that I have to do in order to do what I'm about to do. Like whether that's watch Netflix or whether that's play a video game that isn't Minecraft with some friends, I have to like objectively tell myself, I will pay for this with time later because currently I do not have the time. Yesterday was the first time ever, well, not first time ever, first time in a long while where I played a video game where I didn't have to say that to myself. Where actually I woke up the next day and I wasn't pressured to continue doing deadlines because I was on top of it. That was nice. It was a nice little moment. And that's partly because Outsiders, I've like done my law stream. I've got it all edited, ready to go. And so I just need to go live with it. So, you know, that's like a big part of it. Outsiders takes up a lot of time. And so anytime where I'm not working on Outsiders, I should be. Just should be. How do I battle burnout? I don't know. I think out of stubbornness. That's probably it. I'm just a ridiculously stubborn person. Which I know is not a very satisfying answer. You said edited? That's terrifying. All things considered, you know that scene? Hold on. What was it? This meme? No, it can't be. How did they get here before us? How did we quag? Well, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense. That's me, but with burnout. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense. You're just too stubborn. That's it. The reason I said 9-to-1 ratio is because that's what I do. And so far, the only time where I've actually gotten physically ill from content creation was August 2021. Was it? Yes. Yes, August 2021. And I've spoken about this in depth on my channel before. Hello, Minion Flower. Hello, Scientist Color as well. Good name color, by the way. August 2021 is when Outsiders properly kicked off. And it is also the month where I made a different YouTube Outsiders video episode once every day for 30 days. And you want to know what happened, chat? I can show you what happened. Those are some times. Oh yeah. Who the 4 times someone inside and outside has been edited, but death's a creature, person, creature. Interesting. Here we are. This is from my VODs channel, uploaded today. Owen and Apo Bond and the Outsiders SMP. You can go to this VODs channel, by the way. Owen's Juice Live. Let's skip to the middle and see what I sound like. Is it this VOD?
Okay, yeah, I'll show you the airplane.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. It was not just a lost... I did not just lose my voice. I got horribly ill.
Like, yeah, we were literally put in here, and nobody wants to care about it or think about it.
I'm
Kind of weird.
yeah. Like they're trying desperately not to think about it. I had a mental breakdown that month. By the end of it, I was on call with Eloise, just sobbing. Because I had pushed myself further than I ever thought I could, or ever was like sensible. Annoyingly, my mental to physical correlation is just completely synced. This beat I have is so completely determined by stress. I get that. No, don't need to be sorry, chat. You sound like you're about to pass out. I was going to bed at 4 a.m. having edited an Outsiders episode for the next day, waking up at 8 a.m. in order to do a holiday club for my church. That was the first week or so. I would then do that until 6. I would run home, go live on Outsiders, stream for 3 to 4 hours, edit the episode, and then go to sleep. And I did that for about 2 weeks. Then I had a week-long holiday where I went to my parents and I bought all of my hard drives with me so that I could continue streaming Outsiders while I was on holiday from them. That was actually a bit of a respite for me because I didn't have to bother cooking for myself and I didn't have work. I spent most of that holiday passed out on my parents' sofa and just sitting in my mother's arms, like not saying anything because it hurt to speak. And then I came back. Then I had a couple of days to edit more. Then I had a Christian camp that I went to, which was on site, which in order to prepare for in those 2 to 3 days, I had to edit 6 or 7 Outsiders videos over the span of those 2 to 3 days while still doing the work that I was employed to do by the church. And every now and then I would have to just ask for a favor from one of the staff at the camp to drive me back to the town that I lived in order to stream every other day or so. And then, yeah. Then they were like, can you do another week of the camp? And I agreed. And then a day into it, I went, I'm actually going to pass out. I need to go home. I'm feeling way better now. I can look back at all of this with like with a lesson. What that got me was 30,000 subscribers on YouTube and a law series which don't quit. So the amount of effort that I put in showed in the end product that I ended up having. But my goodness, I wouldn't recommend it. Whew. Yeah, yeah, George. George was like, are you okay? Yeah. Standing up in some of those meetings. Yo, Jojo Ducks. My first song that pops into my mind is Golden by Corey Wong. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't. But also it is a testament to like you kind of do have to go all in sometimes. And I know that's not possible for everyone. And to that I sympathize. Slash Jen. I wouldn't do it differently. if I had to go back, I was like, oh, and blink twice if you need rescuing. I think I'll offer to do like rough footage breakdown in case you needed it. Yeah, I was also incredibly stubborn. I didn't give it to anyone. I didn't give any of the work to anyone because the turnaround was so fast. I was streaming an episode and then turning it into an episode the next day. A breakdown to the growth you received? No, neither do I, but the numbers do show, unfortunately. Oh, also I was making TikToks during all that time as well. Yeah, I couldn't give it to an editor because I was like, I need this in 12 hours. So it was like a little too quick. Golden by who? Corey Wong. Anyway, chat. Yeah, I wouldn't, I wouldn't go back and do it differently. I managed to spin all the plates and none of them crashed. You've calmed down at least now. Yeah. With all this new work. Yeah, there's a new client. I wonder if they've applied. They have not. Maybe I'll bump them. Did it not pay off? Like the content creation is also down. Yes. It did work for me. It does not mean that it worked for others. I'll give them one day. I'll give them one more day and then I'll poke them. Oop. Yeah, it's not really advice because it might not work. But nah, maybe I shouldn't say that. There's a correlation. There's a trend. Tommy has a very similar story to that. Just as bad as you with getting back to people. Almost. Tommy in it did a very similar thing where because COVID cancelled his school, he had literally nothing to do and his exams were cancelled in the height of COVID 2019. And so he literally would just wake up, film videos of Tubbo, edit them, post them, go to sleep, eat, repeat. You are unfortunately a slave to the algorithm when you start. Sending it as bad as me being freelance admin sending invoices. I thought it was going to be different with you and me. I was like, nah, George is going to send it. And then you didn't. I had to chase you. Oop. Yeah, it ain't easy. It's fun. It ain't easy. Even though it is with content creation, but it should not be. Exactly, yeah. People are like, oh, get a real job, blah, blah, blah. I'm working more hours than... That was it. Who was I speaking to? I think I was speaking to Callum when I first went full-time. He was like, how are you finding full-time content creation? And I went... I quit my job, which I thought would give me more time, but now I seem to have less time. And he went, yeah, it sounds about right. Somehow make fun of it. So, why do you care about what those people think of you? You're not going to see them again after school. As you do, it's not really possible for you to do people. Yeah, I know. Isn't the fun creative part so my brain just deletes it? But it's the bit where you get paid. Isn't that fun? That's kind of fun. It's the same time more because you can't just clock off. Yeah, you're kind of like always on. You always have to be there ready to respond to a Twitter DM / a tweet. You're not motivated by money? We are very different people, George. I'm actually not motivated by that money too much. What I do enjoy is admin. So it worked out quite well. One of my favorite bits is punching in my hours for Nox Crew. I use an app called Clockify. Would recommend it, by the way, if you need to clock your hours for anything. You set what the task was, you set how long you were doing it for, and you set what the project was on, and then you click add, and it adds a little tick, a little bar, and at the end of it, you press a button, and it creates an invoice out of all of your hours that you did over the month. Very good fun. Being great for tracking editing. That's cool. I'll have to check that out. This is an interesting song. I'm glad you enjoy them. I like talking to chat. And to be honest, the obsidian mining is doing exactly what I hoped it would, which is I'm not really in that dangerous of a situation in Minecraft unless I look at an Enderman, but I can just hop away if that happens. So ultimately, I can look at chat more, and so I am actually like not missing any messages. I'm glad that people can gain some knowledge. I hope I'm not leading them down the wrong path. What I say is not biblical. Unless we're talking about the Bible, in which case it is. Yeah, it's like a period in which I get the music and mining is very relaxing. Good, I'm glad, Jadelbug. Hello, by the way. Followed a little bit ago, we all saw. Welcome, welcome. Jadelbug is to thank for the music. I think I'm going to do some writing after this stream. Should I? Actually, no, probably not. I was going to, maybe not. I'll eat. And then I'll edit. It's basically just chatting stream, yeah. I've got some leftover chow mein to eat. Let's go. I've been eating some... What you say is like half. Please don't ever do that. Oh my god, please, that's the in half. Actually, I love that idea. I'm going to steal that out. It's like, oh dear God, please do not put yourself through the hell that I had to go through in order to get to the position that I am now. And also, if you do, it could work, but don't. Don't do it. I need to edit, but I also need to renew my Adobe subscription. George, have you? What do you pay the full? Do you pay the full package? Creative Cloud. Yeah, big one. Do you pay full price? I'm waiting. Oh, I'm waiting. Where's this going? You'll see. This is defending the cancel method, and they offered 480. 480 for 12 months annual. My man. Okay. So I got Adobe when I was in my second year of uni, full creative package. They gave it to me for £16 per month. Which they said they would increase to £24 per month. Which is a lot less than the £40 per month that we're dealing with right now. If you're a student, it's like half price now, right? Yeah, it was £16 a month for the first year, and then every year after that, it goes up to £24. When it went up to £24, I went to them, what's going on? Why am I getting charged £24? Hypothetically, I went, what's going on? I'm getting charged £24. And they went, oh, yeah, your contract says that it'll go up after the first year. And I went, oh, I can't afford that. Never mind. I'll just cancel it. And then wait, what if we gave you another year of £16 per month and then went up to another £24 per month after that year? And I went, okay, sure. And that's what I did. And then hypothetically, I kept doing that for the rest of my life. Even after I was done with university, hypothetically speaking, is what one could do to get it for £16 per month rather than £40 per month. Hypothetically, they don't ask for any kind of certification or any kind of proof that you're a student. Hypothetically, they don't. Hypothetically, you could say that you enrolled at that is way more social interaction than I can handle. It's all over online chat. Would you like to give me your Adobe login? And hypothetically, I could hypothetically speak to them. I was asked that hypothetical question. Hypothetically, you could say that you're a marine biologist studying ocean conservation as a master's degree in the University of Plymouth. And hypothetically, they wouldn't ask And if they go, hypothetically, hang on, you weren't a student last year, you would hypothetically say, yeah, I know, I just started. Yeah, okay. Have a little check-in. Have a little self-check-in and let me know. That was all like, you know, theory chat. It was all philosophical theory. It's not, you know, hypothetical Adobe stuff to Owen. It's kind of wild. Well, I've started doing that. Like with my Virgin Media stuff, they were like, it costs you this much per month to have gigabit data. And I went, I don't know about that. And they went, well, the offer, I was like, give me a couple hours to think about it. And they were like, oh, well, it's about to go. This offer that I'm offering you right now, literally just about to go. I can't promise it'll still be around when you come back. And I went, I know, that's fine. I'm just going to think about it a little bit longer. And they went, oh, okay, are you sure? And I was like, yep. And then I left them for an hour. And I came back and I went, no, it's too expensive for me. And they went, what if we reduced it by 15%? And I was like, yeah, sure. Why not? And now it is. It's 15% less. I probably could have had less if I went still no. But didn't want to push my luck. Swindle the swindlers. Yeah, they are dirtbags, though. Virgin is the worst. They suck. Do they know whether they have a monopoly in an area? I reckon they probably do. But literally what you can do is just like call them and be like, this is too much. Actually, you can't. Because the deactivation fee, they'll get you with the deactivation fee. But when your contract comes to an end, you say to them, I don't want to do it anymore. And if they go, oh, okay, can I confirm that you want us to deactivate your account? That's when you go, actually, let me think about it. But they'll put up a fight before they do. It's the company I'm with, but I will slander because it's awful. Yeah, absolutely. You are the opposite of Jace from Arcane.
Chat, what is your favorite board game?
Thank you. Jace was a terrible person. You chat, you gotta just start pushing back against people. They'll give easier than you would expect. Especially subscription-based services. The only caveat to this is Spotify. They will not budge. I've tried. Chameleon is a fun game. For someone who's a little doormat. Don't let it happen. Yeah, you say, what about Disney Plus? Unfortunately not. It's got to be stuff which is variable. The big companies like Disney Plus, the people that you have to call to actually get a like the people that you have to talk to in order to get a subscription. Like you have to talk to a representative from Virgin Media to organize the agent. You have to talk to someone from Adobe in order to get the package. Have you seen the board game series on YouTube? I can't remember who did it. Sammy, yeah. The playing board games with my friends. I have never laughed harder than Long and Nice, I think, was one of the descriptions that someone put for Chameleon, and it killed me. It was beautiful. Taha is in one of those? He is, isn't he? Forgot about that. Chat, my manager is in one of those. Mr. Taha. That was for Spaghetti Dodie. Yes, that was it. Long and Nice. I love board games. Taha is in one of them. He is. Should we go have a little look? See? Hold on. Sammy Paul board games. There he is. Hold on. I wasn't so fond of Bucket of Doom, but I did really like Chameleon. Hold on, chat. I gotta sit through. Oh, I'm on the Noxcrew account. I should probably. We don't need to be watching that on the Noxcrew account. I don't think. Okay.
All right. I mean, you asked for it. It's here. Let's do it. Welcome.
This is Sammy Paul. He's a lovely guy, and he plays a lot of Mafia. He's good. He's a good Mafia DM.
Another episode of some lovely board games, sponsored as ever by the lovely, lovely people at Big Potato Games. On this episode, we have PJ Ligori.
Don't say you know Sammy. Oh, bro, Sammy and I stopped knowing cool people. Well, these are all just YouTube UK creators. PJ.
Taha Khan.
Is he still in Brighton?
Stephen Bridges.
Stephen Bridges. That's the dude who that was my magician guy. That was my magician friend. We were just in the scene. Yeah, George and I were just in the scene. That's he's like the guy who basically got me into content creation. I mean, heck. Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, well, whatever. You guys already know that channel. Hi. Look at little young Owen. Wow, I really don't look that much different, do I? Up. I'm Carlo Stephen Bridges. This is the first time I ever met him. It was 7 years ago. And then I did more. I learned to busk with the dude. Hold on.
You want to come on the big boy pitch, Owen?
There he is.
Never gonna happen. You gotta earn your way up there. We were on our way to here, and you were like, "Oh no, you're not ready."
I never knew how to focus the camera. I was so bad at that. That is a youngin' Owen.
I'm not gonna lie and tell you that it's an easy spot though.
He's just a super nice guy. You should also, by the way, go check him out because he's been doing, and this is insane, card counting. He's kind of like, he still does Magic, but he does card counting now, and he's been doing it for the past 3 years, and he hasn't told a single well, he didn't tell anyone on like his platform. He just basically went, look at this. 3 years ago, he was doing Magic, and then he disappeared for 3 years, and then he came back. I've waited 1,336 days to make this video, and he was a card counter, and he had loads of footage of him gambling, doing like card counting. It's not really gambling; it's card counting. It's a different thing.
And it ends with me getting my money.
It's such a cool series. You gotta go watch him. He's so cool. He taught me how to card count. He was the guy that taught me. But anyway, and we got, you know, Jack Howard and Daniel J. Layton.
And we are going to kick things off, as before, with the Chameleon.
In the Chameleon.
We don't need to know the voice. So there's Taha. This is my manager. This is the guy, otherwise known as Can't Stop Me.
Uno.
This is Chameleon.
Oh, fuck.
You and me, Tom.
I'm just happy to see him now. I like Taha. Taha has a friendly face. He makes me happy. I like the way he dresses. I like his style. I like the cut of his jib. Why do you need a manager? That's low-key mean. Why do you need a manager? Because I've got like negotiations to do. I've got content strategy to deal with. I've got people to talk to. And Taha helps me with everything. I know you didn't mean it like that. I know you didn't. I just chose to mean it like that. I know. I was joking. What song is this? No, skip this one. Oh. Why is everyone getting mad at you, George? Because you were also... George was more involved in the YouTube scene than I was. I really just kind of stuck around with Steven and his immediate circle. And then Among Us happened. The hit game Among Us. And Steven invited me to play Among Us with him. And Taha happened to be in a call one time where we played Among Us. And from that, someone once mentioned I got to be good friends with a guy called Darth Vader. Lovely, lovely person. I cherish them deeply in my heart. Wonderful person. And thinking about my... And then I saw Stephen Bridges. Daff was someone who I really hit it off with. And one point, I overheard Daff talking about Minecraft, playing Minecraft. And I was like, oh, I want to play Minecraft. And Daff went, I don't know if we can really get you into the server because it's not my server. But we do play this game called Nail, which you might enjoy. And then I started playing Nail. And so I got invited to that. And then I met George, like, properly for the first time. Started talking to those people. And then one time I went live. I started streaming the origin story. You're getting the origin story of Orange Juice TV here. Then I started streaming, and this is key. And I swear by this tactic for content creation. I didn't tell anyone. I didn't tell my friends. I barely told my family. I certainly didn't tell anyone who I already had an online presence with. My old YouTube channel, I didn't tell them. I just completely ignored that channel. I just got cold on them. I didn't tell my Twitter. I didn't plug it on my Instagram, which meant that every single person that started watching me on Twitch was someone that wanted to watch me because they liked my content, not because they knew who I was. Which meant that there was no obligation for them to ever turn up, and that meant that they did turn up. And then one day I went, ta-da! I stream, and also here's a YouTube video I made, and I uploaded it to my old channel, and it absolutely tanked because that old channel was reserved for YouTube videos about magic, and so the algorithm did not like me changing niches that hard, that quickly. And so George DM'd me one day being like, hey, can you get in a VC with me and Taha? We want to talk about your new video. So I did. And Taha was so sleepy because I think he had just taken some melatonin. And he sleepily told me everything that I was doing wrong. George as well gave me some insight. Everything that I was gonna do. It was 2 a.m. Yeah, man needed sleep. And I was scribbling all of this down on a notepad as fast as I could, like as fast as they were saying it. And that call ended, and I deleted the channel, and I made Orange Juice TV. And then that was the beginning of it all. And Taha went, you're gonna make TikToks. You're gonna take your YouTube video. You're gonna take your YouTube video that you made, and you're gonna break it down into digestible TikToks that can go online. And if you go to my YouTube channel, which by the way you should, and you scroll to the beginning, you'll find a video. Never played Minecraft. What you do in a regular run. Spawn in the overworld. Get wood, get stone, get iron, get diamonds. Make a portal to a different realm called the Nether. Kill these things called blazes. Literally just the first minute of the video. 250,000 views. And that's what started my career. True, it was a great strategy. Same video. I literally changed none of the content. I may have cut it a little bit to make it work in the TikTok format. I didn't even put it into vertical form. Thank you, Luan. That's very kind of you. I didn't even put it into vertical form. I just put it in landscape in TikTok. And it was just more digestible. And I knew that the video was good. I trusted that the video was good. I sweated over it for months. I knew it was a cool concept. I knew I'd executed it well. It was an interesting story. I just needed to get people to see it. And YouTube wasn't doing that for me. And even now, the YouTube video... To be honest, I should probably change the title and the thumbnail. But if I go to Orange Juice TV... It's got 4.3k views, which is one of the lowest on my channel. Hello? Thank you very much for the 100 bits, Jules.
How are you doing, lovely person?
It absolutely is, George. I know that if that video had hit recommended, it could have taken off. I'm doing very well, thank you, Jules. Which video? The first one I ever uploaded. Go to my YouTube channel, scroll right down to the bottom. That's what started me out. I took the first minute of that, and then I took every other minute of that, and I can't continue doing it. So you've got, what is it? Part 1, which is 1 minute in. Part 2.
Look, I said after getting the bare necessities.
Part 3.
Right, things, in this part, I thought I would show
Part
you how many
4.
times
I don't even think I finished the series. I did not.
This part, I thought I would show you.
I got whatever value I needed to get from the series, and then I stopped doing it. Oh, I mean, what? We're so close to ground on this. I know, right? We've really put a dent in it. What really started the whole thing off though was this, bloomin'.
Look, I said I was sorry. I didn't think the arrow would actually hit. Oh, didn't see that. Hi, my name is Owen, and I make content on Twitch. I started back in August to scratch that creative itch. I set myself the challenge of being the first person ever to beat the Wither on hardcore without leaving the Nether. When it comes to Twitch streaming, I don't think I'll ever be a filzer, but the thought of being your company streamer hits me in the filzer. If you're interested in having a vibey time with this guy, feel free to pop round to the stream on these days and say hi.
If you told me that Filzer would have seen and heard that clip, that line when I wrote it, I'd call cat. Because I included it in my MCCR. It was a little bit selfish of me, to be honest. I included it in my MCCR application with the rest of the gang. Because I was like, there's a chance Filzer might see this. And I was like, I'm just going to do it. I took it while you're here. Let's go, hell! Crazy. Oop. What was genius was you realizing people would come directly from TikTok to stream if you were live, so you started timing uploads you thought would hit the algorithm to upload 2 hours before going live. That was a big help. Because I like. Okay, so I keep pausing because I have to think. I trust in my own capabilities as a content creator, obviously, because you gotta have self-confidence. I big myself up. I do not trust my abilities to title or thumbnail videos at all. I am bad at titles. I am bad at thumbnails. I'm getting better. I'm a lot better than I was when I started Outsiders. A lot better, but I'm not that great at it. TikTok was the first social media platform that I'd ever discovered that didn't require you to give a title or thumbnail and only judged the content based off of the retention that people would stick around for. And I was like, I know that I make interesting videos, so I just need to keep... when every time I uploaded a TikTok, I just thought to myself, this is gonna be a banger. I trust that this is gonna pop off. I have faith in it. Because I didn't have to rely on the crutch of, or the shackles around my ankles of the blooming thumbnails and someone being like, oh no, I don't want to watch that video because it's got a bad thumbnail, even though it might be the best video they've ever seen in their lives. And that's why I'm really struggling with YouTube right now. It's why I feel comfortable taking 3-month hiatuses off of TikTok, because I know when I come back, the content that I produce for the TikTok is going to be enough to like reach it back up again where I need it to be. Sounds very egotistical, but I'm only recognizing my strengths. I will tell you straight to your face, I'm god awful at thumbnails and titles. Still getting used to it all. Almost done Pillar, a real art form. Taha is really good at it. That's another thing. Taha is my manager, as well as my creation consultancy person. I think your thumbnails are great because they've been heavily vetted by many people. But like the one I just uploaded, the video I just uploaded. Hold on. The problem with me is I care more about the artistic license than I care about the retention of the thumbnails and title. This is my channel. This is a video that I uploaded 2 weeks ago. Tubbo challenged me to modded Minecraft. Fine. Good title. Great. I got Annie to do the thumbnail. And Annie did an incredible thumbnail. This is a nice looking thumbnail. I like it a lot. It's a real gamer moment. This shouldn't be a video that has art. I could have made a thumbnail which was more like, well, not Tubbo. That. This. Or this. that arrow situation going on. This Tubbo challenged me because it's called what did I call it? Tubbo challenged me to modded Minecraft. Hold on.
All right, look.
No. Tubbo challenged me to. The word challenge would have been better. And Taha told me this. And me and my stubborn nature went, I really want to get Annie to do the thumbnail. I'm going to get Annie to do the thumbnail. Bye. And ran to Annie. Annie did an incredible thumbnail. But there's a difference between a good thumbnail and a thumbnail that's going to perform well on the recommended. And that's why I can't get on board with YouTube, man. I want to make cool stuff. I don't want to make clickbait stuff. I want to make the video that I want to make, and I know it's going to be good. And I don't want to have to worry about swindling people into the first 30 seconds. Yeah. I'm sure you can find that balance. I mean, I'll have to, because you'll live and die by it. As a content creator on YouTube, you have to engage with that. Otherwise, you will not get the money you need at the end of the month. Oh, for sure. I'm super, like, under no circumstances should anyone in this chat think that I'm not pleased to have Annie as a thumbnail artist. Annie is an incredible thumbnail artist, and they do incredible stuff. And I'm going to continue using them if they are happy with me commissioning them further. Like, I have to get with the times. I have to get off this high horse of mine where I'm like, oh, but the artistic license. What about the vision that I have as a creator? Shut up. You will not get paid by the end of the month if you do not make the thumbnail as eye-catching as possible. When really, I want to put all my time into the video. I just need to get over myself. I'm being too pretentious. And I think I've been spoiled, I'll be honest, because I feel like YouTube used to be so easy to get hold of, but now there's so many ways that you get out content creator that would go so much further in your career. Like, yeah, there's other platforms. I mean, YouTube will treat you well if you can get there. The algorithm will treat you kindly if you know what you're doing. Great example is Mistycat. Mistycat is the go-to right now for Minecraft content analysis and retention. Mistycat's career got kickstarted right here. Right here. We can look at their other stuff, and they've gotten a lot of residual views from that. Got like, you know, well, like here, 50k, 100k a year ago. They started growing, and then they uploaded this video, and they found what worked. And are you noticing a pattern with the thumbnails? They started to experiment because they knew that they wouldn't be able to do this forever. They started doing like duplication glitches and other such things. But ultimately, the no mods thing has been very kind to them. Lots of 1 millions, over 1 millions. And if you can get there, you'll stay there for a while. It's so nice that you see your downfalls, excited and open about it. Like, I spend a lot of time here, and a lot of time I gain really invaluable about how not to see stuff based off how you talk. Well, I'm glad that I can help. Again, like I said, take everything with a pinch of salt. I'm still very new to all of this. You guys are flattering me now. Stop it. Stop it. Pillar nearly finished. What did we say we're going to? 61. This is the one. Do 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 do. Haha, my friend Tizu has been very with his thumbnails. Did a style you liked, but recently changed them to test that videos. Did so much video. There you go. In case you guys don't know, by the way, I keep tabbing out in order to show you. I would strongly recommend you go and watch, but also study Answer in Progress, in which Taha works for. And Taha makes the thumbnails for. I think he does them for all of them. I asked him how he made this thumbnail. This one right here. He got into bed. He put a tripod over him. And he held a button, like a remote, that would take a picture. That's why. Oh no, that's it. He was on a timer. The reason his hand isn't on screen there is because he's holding the tripod up. Dude makes such good thumbnails. Go to this channel. They'll even change thumbnails in 12 hours uploading them. It's not doing well. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what really surprised me. Oh, that was it. Can I show this? I'm going to show you the screen of this. This is huge for me. And this is in case someone was like, why do you have Taha as your manager or whatever? I'll show you right now. The man has done some incredible things for my channel and I'll forever be grateful for it. Not all things MCC. I want to go for my own YouTube. I need to be very careful what I show here. I don't want to show my analytics too much because that's not allowed. Where is it? Why are we destroying the pillars? It'll look nicer for the end project if we destroy the pillars. Where are you? Where is it? I'll just look up banned on my channel. Is it banned? There, banned. I got banned. Analytics. I think if I'm not to hit subboxing your established audience and want to hit that, change it to be more generic. Yes, they do. This is true. Let's do reach, I guess. I want to look at the first 24 hours. Yeah, okay. Let's do a custom time. When did this get uploaded? Hold on, chat. I'll show you what I'm looking at in a second. When did you get uploaded? Tell me. You got uploaded on the 1st of October. So let's look at the analytics from the custom from the 1st of October after a month, we'll say. 1st of October to, we'll do the whole month. Yeah, I think that should. You're going to see a little bit of my money for this, but I don't really care. I don't really mind that too much. Do I? George, will this get me in trouble? You know this more than I do. It's only for the first month. I don't think it will. Okay, great. You're about to get a little insight into cash money, chat. This is my banned from MCC video. Done video showing it. It'll be fine, don't worry about it. So I made this video after I got banned from MCC. And if we look, this was uploaded during peak Outsiders time. Outsiders was doing very well, and so I got a lot of residual views from people looking at my Outsiders content. We had 5,000 the first day, 8,000 the next day, 5,000 the next day, 3,000 the next day. Taha changed the title from what is it called now? Hold on. Was it called Why I Got Banned from MCC? Just realized I was almost about to share more information than I wanted to. Good catch, Owen. Well done, Owen. It's called now Why I Got Banned from MCC. And it was called I Got Banned from MCC, but I Got Banned. MCC, but I Got Banned was the title. Playing off of the Minecraft but phase. Taha messaged me about a week after it was up and went, change the title to Why I Got Banned from MCC. It got 500,000 views within the next 3 days. That's all that changed. The title didn't change, the thumbnail didn't change, the content of the video didn't change. I didn't push it out anywhere else. And then it's been collecting. That was over the next month, and then I'm pretty certain it did another. And what's funny is it continues to spike every time MCC gets announced. I see a little uptick in the graph. I come back to it and I go, oh, look at boop. And that got me a job with Callum. Because he saw that video pop off and was like, damn. Pretty much, Tubbo said he saw that video when I was talking to him. When I met up with him for his Tubathon. It was on everybody's front page. It was on the front page, basically. I think it hit... I don't know if it hit trending or not. I'm not entirely certain. But that should give you an example of how fickle the algorithm is. Nothing changed about the content except MCC, but I get banned into why I got banned from MCC. And Taha explained why that happened. Taha explained why the video title was better because it created intrigue. Instead of, oh, he got banned from MCC, it's, whoa, why? Why did you get banned from MCC? And this is the last block, by the way. There you go. That's why YouTube scares me so much. Every time I upload a video, I have to think to myself...
/Jen, you really inspire me.
I'm glad I could
and
help.
I'm sure many others. Being able to watch you make and learn from your mistakes in real time and having you talk so honestly about it while still making incredible content is really refreshing.
Thank you, Watermunch. Aqua, I'm glad you came here from that video. Lots of people did. That solidified my YouTube channel as not just being an outsiders thing. That gave me a foothold that I needed to be able to do other stuff. Let our country ablaze. That's how long it took to do 2. That one's taller. Yeah. You came from MCR, let's go. Oh, good progress. Well done, chat. We killed the Wither today.
Oh, the break of the day shed its light on our hearts left battered and bruised. All the hopes that we laid on the
Thank you so much for everybody who joined.
and left in the blue.
Whew. Shall we raid?
But my friend with an angry cry held the weight of our world at
Let's raid Pizza Hut.
his side. Took a trembling stand with an arrow in hand as he
Have a good day, everybody. Thank you so much for all the support you've given me. You enabled me to be able to continue doing cool stuff. This channel is intended for mature audiences. Once you leave the safety of the Juice Crew Cafe, that does not mean that you will not be hearing swords. I'm sure you're big enough to deal with that. Please go check out my Discord. We're going to be planning to do more stuff on there as and when we manage the time. Otherwise, you can check me out on Twitter. Tomorrow is a Tommy Hilfiger stream. Exciting stuff. So, yeah. Thank you so much for everybody, for all the help that you give me. And if you want to go check out my YouTube, because I've been talking about that a lot today, just go ahead and just watch a cheeky video. He's doing some speedrunning, Mr. Pizza Hut is. I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye, chat. Much love. Parasocially, of course. Bye.